Let me try that, man. Can you guys hear me now? Appreciate you, Brendan. Brendan C, what's goody? Is the mic working now? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Oh, okay. So we are in the building, man. Brendan, yo, I'm glad you just showed up, man. Out of all people, dead ass, right? Because I see someone else pop up on my screen here. We got the man, the legend, TV Arcade in the building. What's going on, fam?
We are live.
Hold on. Yeah, man. We all knew. We all knew. Hold on. I just realized I got
Whoa, you got a crazy comic
headphones
book
on like
collection over
you. See,
there.
folks, this is how new this is going down, man. You still see the plastic on the joints, man. This is brand new.
What?
We tested it out.
You
Oh,
got
I
to
can
keep the
hear you now.
plastic. You got to keep the plastic in case you want to sell it again.
Right. Old school, like moms, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm keeping the plastic on the couch forever. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Summertime, you go over there, sit on the couch, you become one with the couch, bro. You trying to
Summer,
get up.
summer, summertime,
Yo, man, shout
summertime.
out Brenda Z. I was saying, man, so I'm compiling a little list. He said, ha, ha, two-headed goats on my screen. Yo, Brendan, you know I'm having you on, right? You know you're coming on,
Yo,
right?
Brendan,
Tonight I
join
got
us
the
right now,
Dallas
man.
on,
Stop
man.
playing.
Yeah, man. Yo, it's
So
a
I'm in,
long
I'm in
time
the
coming,
giveaway.
man.
I'm in the giveaway. I downloaded the app.
You got it?
I'm in the McFarlane app, and I'm about to
Yes.
get a giveaway. Hopefully, I win.
Hell yeah. Good luck, man. Yo, I ended up tapping on somebody else I'm subscribed to and whatnot, and they were doing McFarlane giveaways on theirs, and I was confused of where I
Wait,
was at.
Gem Mint Collectibles. Is
What?
that where McFarlane is at the Gem Mint's channel?
Yeah.
No
He's all
way.
yes. That's why I was confused. I was like, wait, and it keeps switching. I didn't even know you could do that on whatnot. I thought I was in the wrong one. But yeah, man, Brendan got an announcement to make very shortly. And you, my man, is somebody that I literally had in my head because I had thought of three more people. To be specific, I'll literally keep it a buck and grab the list here
Do you still got
to show you.
the plastic
But
around your ears? That is so
yo,
fresh.
it's literally
That's some ghetto shit right there. My parents used
that's
to do that
right. That's what
with
I'm
the
saying.
couches
Right with the couches. That's what
and
I'm
the
saying.
chairs. You ever had the
Right.
plastic on the chair on the legs of the chair
Yes.
forever? I'm like,
Yes.
Mom, take that shit
Forever.
off.
No, it's
Can I
not
am I
ever.
allowed to cuss in here?
Oh yeah. It's all raw and uncut in here, baby. So yeah, man, I have my fam Impact's written down. My man Bob Sales written down. And Brendan Z was the third one that I could not remember to write down. But then he pops up in the chat. So it's perfect.
Mm.
So that's why I'm like, oh, it's definitely meant for him to get an invite, man. So yeah, man, definitely gonna be announcing that July 25th, this upcoming Tuesday, is your boy's birthday.
Birthday,
And I'm
birthday.
gonna be doing a giveaway live stream, man. You know, I'm trying to celebrate hitting 500 subscribers, the birthday, all these
Ooh,
things in one shot, man. So I just want to give back to all you guys, man. I wish transfers was turned
yeah, for
on the
real.
app. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be blessing you guys with some stuff. It probably ain't worth a lot right now, but it was. It used to be at one point.
Mm.
But yeah,
Mm.
okay. So the McFarlane show looks like it has ended. I mean,
The
this man's
McFarlane show has ended.
he was giving stuff. I'm in what not a lot, and I've never seen anybody do back to back giveaways. Like literally, as soon as a winner was announced, it went into giveaway
Well,
again.
that was his first live stream though, so he had to go big, you know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's how I feel right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go big. First live stream, man. Brendan saved the day. Let me know that my mic wasn't working, man. I was trying to get the mic working, but it looks like I'm using the default settings right now.
That's right.
Supposed to get up with one of the fams and do some troubleshooting. So I'll have it all together by Tuesday, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah,
We live and direct.
we live and direct, man.
Yo,
Like I
what's up with
told
that?
him, yeah, go ahead.
No, that Venom comic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking to get another one.
I don't have anyone.
I had to
Zero.
get rid of one I read Hoax to go after it though.
Hmm.
I
That's
know
a
that
power move.
hurts.
Yeah, I was
That
watching last
hurts.
night when you was saying that. That's a power move. But I mean, if you have enough Red Hulks, it doesn't feel bad. But if you don't have enough, you feel like,
I still have another one. I had three.
that's how you do it. That's how you're
So
supposed
I
to do it.
was that's why I wasn't feeling too bad about it. If it was
Right.
the only one, I wouldn't do it. Just
Exactly.
because I got a green one and a red one right
Right.
now.
Right.
I had three red ones. I sold one to get a Stan Lee. Big mistake. I knew it was gonna go back down.
Damn.
And I sold the other one to get a Venom comic, but that worked out. So
I think that's worth it though, because that Venom comic has so much upside to go.
I'm gonna buy another one. I'm ready to get another one.
I
I think that
mean,
after the Iron Man, people are gonna go back and start sweeping. It's only 1,000 editions though. I mean, that Sunfire comic is under 1,000 editions. I think that one has less though, like 500, right?
right. Right.
But still, like all these comic books that have 1,000 editions, they're doing pretty good. I mean, at least better
Absolutely.
than. And the floors are so thin that when they start moving, they really start moving.
Exactly. I mean, the main thing I think they have going for them also, besides the small mint size, is their one cover.
Yeah.
So it's not a
Oh, that
lot
kind of
of
sucks though.
dilution.
That
It
kind of sucks.
does. It
I
does.
want.
I was looking forward to seeing an original Lethal
Yes.
Protector, the Secret Rare. I was looking forward to that, man, and they just botched this for me, man. Like, I'm still kind of packed up over here. I know I got the my little virtual background going, so you guys can't see the calamity of a room I have behind me. But I still got stuff packed up. But my Venom, I got two Venoms right here graded, man. 9.8, 9.6 lethal protectors, man,
Ooh.
ready to go. And I was really looking forward to this drop, man. And I let it be known in my stacking the slacking vid, like how I feel, man. But this was not the book to do that with. Like, I feel like they should have reversed it. The book that we just paid $10 for, that,
Should have
yeah,
been
it's a
it.
big book, right? That should have been that, and then announced
Yeah.
for the Comic Con should have been this book. Spider-Man 2099 should have been for Comic Con.
Yeah, but you know what? That Venom one, if I was sitting there in person at the Comic Con booth and they said Lead the Protector one right now, I would have probably done that. Like so to get the new people in here. And by the way, there's another one today. I don't know if there's another a comic book, but there's another. They're programmed to go on at the same time today, like they did yesterday. And Corey's video, he said it's not over yet. So who knows? They might have more airdrops or more secret drops. Who knows, right?
Exactly, man. We never know what we're gonna get. I don't know if I'm a fan of secret drops of, because everybody got to understand too, every other secret drop that has happened on this app has been from like a lower level IP. This is the first one where it's a secret drop and something like Marvel. We
Even
had
the secret
Jermaine
rare,
Rogers.
even the secret rare comics back in the days.
Those were airdropped more or less or whatever, right? Which ones you mean?
Like the secret care, because back in the days there was no secret rare, right?
Right.
It was just ultra rare, and that's where it ended.
Yes. Yes.
So the original comic books, like the first comics, those secret rares, they weren't available in the market, right? They were secret drops. I mean, that's
No,
where the
they were
word
available.
secret. Oh, they were
Nah,
available.
Marvel Comic #1. My boy hit the secret rare on that drop.
Okay, dope, dope. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and people were letting them go for like 2 or 3 gems, not the secret rares, but the commons.
Yeah.
And the secret rares, they were selling for like a couple hundred. And I remember joking with him. I was like, "Yo, list it for like 25K. Just list it." And it stood there for a while. And then when the first bull run happened, it was like 4 or 5 weeks later. He just woke up one day and it was sold at 25
Dang.
G's. He bought me a couple
Sometimes,
things, and yeah, it
dang.
was nice. It's nice.
Yeah, right. You never know, right? Like when we got Steamboat Willie on the drop, we seen that go to 10K.
Mm,
I think that was
mm,
the
mm,
biggest. And what's crazy is that even though you don't lose it because you never had it, so it's never like we had the 10K and we lost it with
mm.
my girl because it was on her account. You still feel like it's you losing it. Like it's like, oh, I missed out on 10K. Like we never really had it, but you still feel like you lost. Or like for example, like
Mhm.
the Stan Lee, it's like, oh, I could have bought it at 3. It's at 8. I could have made 5. Oh, I'm losing, but I never had those 5. So
Mm.
it's almost
Did
like
I
we
really
gotta,
lose?
yeah, we psych ourselves out, and that's what I've been trying to work on. I've been trying to work on not allowing my emotions to take over.
Right. I think what messes with me mentally too is like we're at a point where we know at least certain pieces more than likely are not going to hit the all-time highs that they hit before,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like depending on where you brought in at, it's hard to like sell it at the floor prices it's at right now because it would be
Yeah.
such a loss, and that's where like I think we're in some troubled waters here because like to me, right, like something I noticed on Quid is that I don't know about for all items, but I'll say certain items you literally can't list it below a certain price.
Oh,
It'll
really?
yeah.
That kind
And
of
the way I
sucks.
viewed that, it does suck, but then again, it doesn't because the way I viewed it is they're saving themselves and they're saving the people from themselves because if I can't list it any more than 5% below the list price, that saves the integrity of that item. Now imagine if all you could do was relist the item at the retail price on the app. That would mean that your security and feeling like, oh, I'm not going to catch a loss on a drop goes way through the roof. And it'll make you feel like you can go for drops.
Yeah, but if they did that, people would feel like they're being restricted.
I haven't heard
It's like,
nobody on Quids have a problem with it
but
yet.
because Quid ain't selling $10,000 comics, right?
It's not, but there's still things selling for whatever they're selling for.
Yeah, I. Why would you even sell? I mean, obviously,
Because think about it.
it's if it's if something's at retail,
Mm-hmm.
right? Let's say I bought something at retail yesterday, the Warlock,
Mm-hmm.
and I paid how much was that? 30 gems.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say I looked at the floor and the floor was 30 gems.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, if there's 5 of them at 30 gems at the floor, it's gonna create a wall at the box price. Now, if I'm sitting here and I saw the Venom comic and I panicked and I wanted to just floor it to get rid of it, you're robbing two things. You're robbing me from getting the gems I want, because I'd rather lose a little bit of gems than to put in fiat.
Okay, well, here's a better scenario. How about
Wait, wait,
they
wait, wait,
don't?
wait, wait.
But wait, how about they don't let you list it for
That sucks.
anything under five? Like, you can't list it under retail, but you have to list it above retail. So let's say they only let you list it at 35, and that means you're always in profit once you hit it on the drop.
Yeah, but the thing is that I don't mind losing if I could get the gems today. Like if I had 30 gems, if it was 35, let's say 30 gems floor, right? And right now the Venom comic dropped. It's like, man, I don't mind losing. I don't mind letting you go for 25 because I need somebody to do me a solid and buy it right now so I can
Right
have those
now,
25 gems. So I don't have to
right?
come out of my pocket and put in $25. So,
See,
but wait. Now
right,
you're robbing one, me getting my 25 gems, and you're also robbing the person buying it because to them, that's a W. If they can buy something below retail, they're gonna get excited. Nobody, I mean, obviously you're gonna undercut the floor and those people are gonna be mad, but
right,
that's the game. Oh well, it's like, because the thing is like about the blockchain, especially when it comes to interoperability, the freedom of doing whatever you want is there. So like, what if I want to send an item to my family member and I don't want them to pay retail? I'm gonna give it to you for 15.
mm-hmm.
So here at 1, 2, 3, go. Boom, I'm
Well,
gonna
why
list
not
it.
be able to just transfer it for free for all that too? But I
True
mean,
story. Can you transfer on Quid?
I have no idea. That's a good question. But
Yeah,
I just thought that concept was interesting because even on like DC with the comics, right? Sometimes when you go to list stuff, I don't remember if it was there HRO. One of those two, it'll be like, warning, you're listing below the floor, blah 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 blah. And I don't think
yeah,
it
yeah,
stopped
yeah.
you, but I just thought it was an interesting concept on Quid that you can't list below what the retail is on certain items.
Yeah,
And
that
I just
sucks.
it was just weird because I understand what you're saying about a wall, but at the same time, that wall that's built up, you know what separates who's gonna get their sold or not?
Who? Mint
The mint
numbers.
number.
Yeah, but that's a thing, right? So like, let's say all the floors are good mints, and I got a horrible mint. I'm gonna undercut the floor. You not allowing me to undercut the floor is a problem, because then you're making you're holding your. It's like you think I'm not responsible enough to make my own decision. That's how it's almost like interoperability, right? Like
I
it's like
don't
I
think
saw this
it's
yesterday.
that. I
I saw
look at
this.
it like that.
I saw
It
this yesterday. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it could also be though that you're trying to protect the integrity of.
But if you're going out of your way to protect it, maybe it's not worth protecting. It's like it could be also be the times. It doesn't have to be the. It's like it could be recession, right?
See,
I
I
mean,
think I think it's just your mentality. I think because you have a flipper's mentality versus a collector's mentality. Because a
well, I got a
collector's
little bit of
mentality,
both because
you do,
I'm a collector first.
but the perspective we're speaking from
Well, I don't
is
want to
more
be.
advantageous to the flipper because the flipper is the one that's always trying to undercut
Well,
people and
everybody's a
doesn't care
flipper.
about.
Everybody's a flipper.
No, but I mean, we're talking about undercutting. So if
Okay, so
your worry
undercutting.
is that you can't undercut people, that's not my concern as a person that just bought something off the drop. If I buy something off the drop and the mint number isn't good, and or I even change my mind, I feel like damn,
Ooh,
I should at least be able to go in the market and get my money back minus their fees. So
you
if
ready?
everybody all of a sudden is selling it for 25 gems and I just spent 50 within 7, because I may not even get it delivered for 20 minutes later. And
Are
that's
you
usually the
ready?
case for me.
You
Go
ready?
ahead. What you got? What you got?
If you're a collector, you why worry about the floor? You're not selling.
No, what I'm saying is what if,
Oh,
what if, what if you're investing? What if I bought two on a drop? So one
yeah,
is to flip. What I'm saying is immediately I can't even get just my money back because everyone wants to undercut each other.
it's not
So if
worth
they cap
investing in it.
that, but if they cap that and they said, yo, you can't list it under the retail, then at least everybody could at least get their money back. Or whoever didn't hit on the drop, they get those off the floor. And then once people stop listing them at retail, which most people back in the day never did that. That's the
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
is I
yeah.
come from an era where if you didn't hit it on the drop, look forward to paying double immediately
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Obviously, I
every
think most of
time.
us were. I think most of us
So
were. We came. I mean, especially you were here before me, but when I came in, everything was out of price range. Everything was just whoa, and it kept moving up. Like when I was
but
on here, everything
but
kept
part of
moving
what
up.
at but part of the reason why things went for so much after the drop,
But
part of it, yeah, it's gems and a bunch of stuff, but it's the fact that not everybody was able to get it on the drop. It wasn't guaranteed.
right,
And that's how you see the effect of when something doesn't sell out, how it's going to tank until it sells out and then it goes up. All of that's part of it, I feel like.
I think that for myself, this is part of the collecting, undercutting, getting them at a good deal, holding on to them because nobody knows what they're getting. They're letting it go for cheap. You're picking it up in the aftermarket. You're stacking. This is all part of the game, and I think that them doing that is preventing the game from being played. I think that that is part of the game, right? Like if I bought something at retail as an investor, I hope people put it under retail so I can go buy some more because that's how you make your money also. So if you're not allowing me to do that, then I can't sit there and snipe anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like I think it should just be like it's almost like the NFT space should be like a yard sale where you're walking down the street and anybody can just sell whatever they want. Like what you're
I
talking about
agree.
is like Target where they have a price on something and no matter what happens, unless Target themselves put it at a discount, it's like people are going to go buy it from Target and sell it for cheaper outside of Target. So if I can't undercut on the app, then I want to take my stuff somewhere else and undercut somewhere else. I think that if Vivi does that, people are gonna have an issue with it for sure.
I'll just say that to me, it's it's about what you the conditions you're under and then you understanding how to function under those conditions and you get comfortable. So what I'm
Yeah.
saying is for the first year and change on this app, ever since the market opened, when a drop happened, nothing went under the retail price. That was unheard of.
Right, right, right.
So yes, you undercutting people, have fun. But once you get near the retail price, that's where we gotta pump the brakes. I'm not
Right,
trying to
right.
let my item lose value in new people's eyes when they come on this app and see everything going for 75% underneath the list price. It makes it just not seem valuable in its own way. I understand what you're saying about value and it not being worth going for, but a lot of things were worth going for and they are valuable, but look at their prices right now.
But that's the
75%
beauty of
off
it
of
though. Like
even
these
list.
this won't be forever. I mean, we
Right, right.
we we expect the prices to go back up and we're just at a time where and I said this yesterday on Twitter, we're gonna we're taking all this for granted. We're gonna look back and we're gonna say to ourselves, just like how you just told me, oh, people were selling a Marvel Comics #1 for two
Mm-hmm.
gems,
Right.
right? It
Because they didn't know what
sucks.
they had,
It
right?
sucks. I bet you, David, you was sitting there like, what? This I'm tripping, right?
Right.
But you got to let it be, because what happened
Right.
a few months later, 6 months
Right.
after it,
Right.
that same comic was 700-800 gems, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's like all those people that knew and stacked it at 2 gems, try telling them this concept.
Right.
They're
I
gonna
am
be
one of the
like,
people that stacked it
nah.
at 2 gems. I am
See,
one of those people. I
so
stacked
like,
ASM one.
and like
I get it.
right now, I got some Spider-Man comics that I got over 100 of a comic, right?
Hmm.
And it's like, yo, I got these so cheap. Even I got them for $2. So even if they went up to even 5 or 10, which is
Right.
reasonable, like
Right.
for me to think that when this app is fully functioning, for somebody to come into the app, I mean, when I first came into the app, you couldn't find a comic lower than 15-20 gems.
Exactly.
And it's gonna
And
go
that's
back to that.
double. Right.
It's gonna go back to
It
that.
is. It is.
So because people are able to undercut themselves, because I know and I've been around the cycle already,
Right.
I'm stacking up comics because I know that these can at least be worth 10. If they
Exactly.
even if they get to 10, I'm
Exactly.
still 8x.
Yeah. Right.
So it's like, okay, that's a gamble. So yeah, keep undercutting. Now, if you don't let these people undercut, we're gonna
Right.
have 100 comic books at $6.99 in the marketplace, and that
And
doesn't
that's
seem
fine, but eventually I don't think so, because as the mint numbers get better, and as some people just say, no, I believe as an NFT, this is worth $20. It's the same way as right after the drop. Anybody could have priced their stuff with whatever they wanted to.
or
They were
stuff won't
doing
sell out.
runs of, but they
Stuff
were doing
stuff
stuff
won't
at
sell out.
20, 30,000. They were doing runs at 20, 30,000 a comic. Not even Grail comics, and they were selling out because we had so much people and bots on the app. And even with bots and people on the app, nobody turned around and was like, "Give me $5 for this comic." That's something that just started recently in the last year.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah.
know,
Well, I mean,
but
because there's no new money, and there's so many drops coming out. So it's like if I got $100 budget and I go for a drop on the first of the month, by the 15th, they've already announced 3 more grails that I'm like, oh, I gotta get these. And it's almost like I don't have money to put into the app every single time there's a drop. So what I'm doing is I got my pieces. I got pieces that I don't touch. That would I just don't touch them. And so I got like half of my money locked in on pieces that I'll never sell. But I need to keep money loose and liquidity coming in so I could keep flipping, right? Because that's just what it is at this point. If I wasn't flipping, if once the Luke Skywalker drop happened,
Mhm.
I wouldn't have been able to buy anything else
Mm,
because your money gets stuck in there, right?
right,
So it's almost like, okay, I'm gonna go for this drop. If it's good, I'm still putting money in, which is so crazy. But if I go for a drop and it's good, I'm gonna sell it because I know I'm gonna get it cheaper.
right,
It's just inevitable.
right,
It's
right. I know,
inevitable.
because
Anything.
you know cycles.
I
You
mean, even
understand
with the Stan
cycles.
Lee's, like that Stan Lee,
Right.
that Uncommon, it
That's
hit
crazy.
120 yesterday.
That is
And everybody's like, I told you. It's back at 75. And
crazy.
yo, give it a few more days, it's gonna go to 50. And it's
Oh my
because there's too
God.
many editions of it. And
Wow.
the secret rare could hold its weight just because there's less editions.
Right.
But there's whales that have 20 of these things. As
Right.
soon as the
Locked up.
next golden shiny thing comes, they're gonna
Right.
drop them. And it's gonna be, who knows though, but I know that no matter how good of an item, it's gonna drop. Look at the Hulk #1. We've been waiting for that comic. And it's
Bro.
at 45.
Crazy.
Like I got 8 of them at 45. And I was like, oh, I sold 2 of them, a little bit like, 50 something, but
Right.
that's where I have to be. I have to go for the drop and
Right.
expect to sell. And then I'll get multiples because I want to keep at least one.
Right.
It's like the
You
Red
gotta
Hulk,
get
right?
multiples. Yeah.
Like the
I
Red Hulk
wanted
is like,
multiple Red Hulks so bad, man. I
yeah,
hit him on the rebound. I missed him on the drop. I was so pissed. Somehow I hit the rebound.
yeah,
I've just been holding ever since. But I feel like, even the Green Hulk, like at first people was fronting on him, and I
right,
look at his floor,
right.
that went up a little bit. So they getting bought up, you know what I'm saying?
But they're
Now
gonna go
your
back
boy,
down.
right
As
now,
soon
what
as the
about your
airdrop
boy?
happens,
Right, as
they're
soon
gonna
as the
go back
airdrop,
down.
right, right.
And we
Now
know
see,
this.
now
We
here's
know
the
this.
difference is though. Here's what makes this why I say I'm more of a collector. It's just like out of all of that and me even knowing all of that, I'm still gonna hold them. I'm not gonna try and sell my
Oh,
Hulks.
see, not me, not me.
Right, that's what I'm
I
saying.
what I'm gonna do is, oh, so that's the reason I bought multiple.
Right, right. And that's what
And
I
it's like,
couldn't do. That's what I wanted to do, but
because you're
couldn't do.
holding other pieces that you could have
That's
done
what
the
I'm,
same
but
thing
they're
too.
down. But they're down.
They're
So the
down because you
question
held on
is,
to them.
some
All
I
right, so
bought.
watch this.
That's what I'm saying. Some I bought and
So
got
watch
on the
this.
drop, but they're great pieces. Do you want to
I
let
know
go
they're
of a?
great
Would you
pieces,
do you
but
want to let go of an ultra rare Vader right now?
I let it go already.
You're ready, exactly. See, I didn't let it go, so that's
And
kind of like what you're saying, but it's so many different scenarios that you're
no,
like,
but it's all the same thing. Like watch this. And I learned this. I learned this lesson through the Vader was one of the reasons I learned this. But so with the Vader drop, I chased that item. I chased it and I bought it out the top at
right,
25.
right.
And I sold it at 900. And I remember people clowning me.
I
Right when it hit
remember that.
1,000, I
Right,
sold it for like 980 or something. I just got
Floored it.
basically
Yeah,
and then people were calling me out.
right.
They're like, I can't believe you floored your Vader. You're tripping. You're
I
tripping.
remember.
And it hit like 450,
Right
500.
now, how you looking? Now
And
you
like,
still caught a
I
loss,
wish I would have sold it at 2.
right,
And
right.
like the same, like, and another. So then after that, I was like, okay, no matter what it is, if Vader went to the floor, if Vader dropped that drastically, what tells me that this anything else can't? Because Vader
Ooh,
is like Vader. It's like So for example, the D. Remember the golden D
yeah,
and the golden lamp? All right,
yep,
so you got the golden lamp on the drop, and then you got the D as an airdrop for getting the drop.
right,
So then as soon as I got the lamp, I knew that for a fact I wasn't the most money I was gonna get was right after the drop because that's when everybody's getting it, especially people thinking they were gonna get an airdrop. But Vivi said if you got it on the drop, you're gonna get an airdrop. So you're gonna have to hold it. So as soon as I got it, I sold it and I made 350 off that piece, right? And as soon as I sold it, I got 350 and I just sat back and waited. I got the airdrop, and as soon as I got the airdrop, I got rid of that for 350. So I made 700 gems off both those pieces. And I remember everybody saying, "Oh, you're going to regret it." And I was like, "No." Like, and yo, I can go get those. I could get probably both of them for 100 gems.
right.
And because I did that, it gave me more gems to play other things. And I don't think this is going to turn around next week. It's there's a little hype, but the pieces are not together yet.
Right. So I'll give you a
So
hypothetical. Let's say you went for the Lambo drop and you hit a couple of Lambos and you got a rare, which I think is the purple one.
I would have flipped them all.
Right. But let's say you didn't. Right now you're still holding them, let's say. And now
Right.
they're half of what they were drop day, let's say. So you got one, I don't know, 150 or whatever they were.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever. What do you do now? Do you hold them? Or you let one go at 70
I
to
wouldn't
get
have
some
hold them this
liquidity?
long. I
Right.
wouldn't hold them this long. So I rarely find myself in that place because I try not to hold it. Like the things that I hold, I don't
And
care if they go to zero.
that's why I'm trying to tell you I'm more of a long-term collector. Because
And I
especially
am
when
too
I
though.
had
I am too
income,
though. I am too.
especially when I had income coming in like super disposable per week, I wasn't caring about flipping and it like
Nah,
I did
yeah, I see.
flip
Yeah,
certain things, but
yeah,
it was more about hitting it on the drop and then
yeah,
okay, whatever. But like Luke, for example, Luke, you know, everybody was chasing the secret rare, this and the
yeah.
third. I had enough to get. I hit one on a drop, and then I bought one at the floor right after the drop. They was disrespecting. I think I got it for like retail or whatever it was, or 5 above retail. So now I'm holding that. So yes, I'm in that position right now where I could sell one of those for like a buck 11, whatever the floor is right now. Or maybe like
Yeah,
you
Luke
suggest.
is Luke is different. Luke is
It
different.
is, but that's
Luke
like
is
it feels like
Luke.
a long term hold, right? Like that
That is a
feels
long
like.
term. That is a long
Right.
term hold.
But look
Like
at Vader. You just talked about how you flip Vader, and Vader's big, like just like Luke.
yeah,
So
but
for me,
Vader. See, the
it's
thing with Vader is that Vader had a bunch of additions. Like
mm,
Luke is very scarce.
you're
So
right.
that's what I'm saying. Like
You're
there's
right.
some pieces
It's
that they're
nuances
so
to it.
scarce
Right.
that they could potentially just not go down. Like
Right. Like
it's
Miles.
like.
Miles.
But even then, the Black Suit Spider-Man, there's only 1,000 of those comics, and that comic has been going down thousands.
Mm,
So it's like, but not to, but the thing is
mm.
that it's only and nobody knows because everything could turn around tomorrow. Anything could change the game, right? There could be an announcement tomorrow that says, "Hey, comics in the showroom, go check it out." And the next thing you know, all the comics are just pumping. It could be a thing of it could be anything. Any tweet can change the game. Oh,
Absolutely.
burning mechanism for the comics.
Right. It changes
It
everything.
changes the so obviously I have a lot of pieces that I don't touch.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a Doctor Doom that
So
I'll
that's the
never touch.
collector in you. That's the
That's
collector side.
and it's mostly comics. And it
Right.
has to do with mostly comics. You know,
Yeah.
I got some ultra rares that I really, really like. Like I really enjoy the Grail ultra rares, like Hulk #1 ultra rare. I got that. Giant size X-Men ultra rare. I got that. So it's like all the Grail, like Iron Man, all the Grail comics. I want the ultra rare because the VV exclusive.
Right.
So that's my long term play. And I do hunt for mid numbers.
Okay.
So those are my long term plays. You know, I got some comics that I got like Giant Size X-Men. I got 222, 444. For the Rogue first appearance, I forgot. I think I got a maybe I don't know what. So I got some mid numbers that are like that, like special mints, right? Like, so I do spend money on my long term holds like that, but I also do understand that things goes down, and if I really wanted to, for example, if I got a something on the drop today, and Stan Lee proved me wrong, but there's not that many editions of that. You know, and we still don't know because it's still new enough. So it came out this week. Things could go halfway down next week and go halfway. It could go below retail in 3 weeks if, depending on what type of announcements we have. If we get a Bruce Banner Secret Rare airdrop turning into the Hulk, everything is going down. Everything is going down. So
And the Hulks are gonna go up.
and that's what I say to myself is I'm like, okay, is there something better that can drop that could take this piece down? Yes. Every piece is vulnerable. Obviously, you'll have your Miles Morales. That's very difficult for you to compete with that. And there's your Luke Skywalker. That's difficult to compete with that. But if we get Pokemon, even those are gonna go down.
Right.
Like if we get Dragon Ball Z, they're gonna go down.
We get GI Joe figures. They're
If we
gonna
get
go down.
if we get BTK, it's gonna go down. If we get like music or sports, anything could change the game. So everything is vulnerable, and I understand that now. So I try not to get too attached to things because it ends up hurting me in the long run. Especially when I keep seeing the price go down, and I keep thinking to myself, oh, I should have sold it yesterday. Oh, I should have sold yesterday, and I should have sold yesterday. And it's like, okay, I'll pay attention to the macro and see if it's game time. And I think that there's still pieces that need to be put together before it's game time. You know, MCP's not even working yet.
Exactly.
So it's like, okay, maybe when that starts working, I'm going to start taking stuff more serious. Because every time they do a development, then I start saving more pieces.
Right.
And like I put more money into the app. Or like, oh, okay, we got cash out back. Boom, I'm putting more money into the app.
Right.
Okay, if we get MCP working and we get whitelisted for airdrops and stuff like that, I might start holding pieces now because, you know, it just depends, right? It depends. So I do got my pieces that I hold, and I'm half and half because I was born a collector. You can't make a collector. A collector is born.
That's right.
If you come into the space and became a collector, you're not a collector.
Right.
Like, you had to be a collector from when you were a kid. You know?
That's facts.
And I'm a collector. I know I am because I could just show you my house. I'm just hoarding collectibles around here.
Right.
Vivi has made me into a flipper. So I'm not a flipper. I'm flipping, but I'm a collector. But the thing is that on the app, there's nothing to do but to flip. I mean, there's not like I could have fun in any other way but to flip things and buy things. So I'm just playing the game. And I know that if I want to keep an item long term, I just got to sell and then get it back when the hype. Crypto Pro taught me that.
Right.
It's like, let it go. And then when everybody starts looking the opposite direction, that's when you go back and scoop things up.
Scoop it up. That's right.
You know, like the Red Hulk and the Green Hulk. I'm going to sell all of them. Because if I hold them after the airdrop, that Green Hulk is going to go back to where it was, 35 gems. It is what it is. It is what it is.
So technically right now, I should be selling my Red Hulk now.
No. I'm selling my Red Hulk when the airdrop gets announced. Because that's when everybody's going to go try to get
You're not going to be part of trying to get the secret rare then?
It depends. If the secret rare looks like it's worth it, like if it's Bruce Banner turning into the Hulk, I'm gonna complete the only one I'm missing.
You're gonna complete the set.
I'm gonna get Maestro. He's the only one I'm missing.
Okay.
So I'll go back. He's the cheapest one.
Right.
So I should probably get him now. So I just don't. Right. I should probably get him now, and I am gonna go get him now.
Right. But you want to kind of see how you do on these next couple of days.
I see how I do in these next couple of days, but I'm gonna sell guaranteed. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm gonna get it back when he's back at 35, 40 gems. You know,
See,
so it's
these are
like,
the conversations we need to be having, man. You know what I'm
but
saying?
I feel like everybody
This is
thinks
how
like
you
this.
survive, man. This is how you survive on the app, you guys. This is
And yeah, because all right, so like I got the Red Hulks. I'm not selling. Oh, so I had 3 Red Hulks. Right now, I only have one. So I had 3 last week, and I floored one for Stan Lee, which I sold Stan Lee. Now I'm gonna get my Red Hulk back. Um, and the second one, I dropped it on the floor for that Venom just because they caught me off guard.
right. That story
I did
was
not expect
amazing,
that.
man.
I did not
That's
expect that. But my strategy is to have the Red Hulks. Even my girl's account, she holds a Red Hulk and a green one as well. And I was like, let's hold them because they're gonna pump, and you know they're gonna pump. That's something that we for sure know. As soon as they announce it, they're gonna start
right,
pumping,
right.
and they're gonna pump up until the airdrop. And then what happens after the airdrop?
The dump.
They dump because they're, and there's rare situations like the Eye of Agamotto. I don't know how many of those there are, but it's a secret rare. So because they're scarce and they got
Right,
burned, it could hold the floor.
right.
But we know that the Green Hulk and the Red Hulk are going to go below from where they're at today.
I don't know, man. That Red Hulk is decently scarce though,
Fine,
and
and
it's
fair
sick,
enough,
and
and
it's
fair,
sick.
it's super sick, but
It's sicker than Maestro and even the
it's
regular
not
Hulk.
Bruce Banner.
No, but it's Red Hulk, and Red
It's
Hulk
Red Hulk.
has a lot to go, bro. They haven't even started with the show. Well, yeah, but the show, bro. They got the show.
Yeah,
Harrison
they got the
Ford.
show Harrison Ford. Yeah,
Harrison Ford, bro.
but that's not going to make it pump. It's the
Even the
airdrop that's going
comic
to
in
make it
real
pump.
life, even the comic in real life is heating up, man. I've been
Yeah.
tracking it. Trust me, like it's all interconnected. But I definitely agree with you. Yeah, I wanna tap into some of these people in the chat real quick, because it's definitely on point with what we're talking about. So, C Spill, let's get back to this secret rare drop that went down, man. C Spill says, should I be mad or big mad? I missed the drop and I have the physical, and that's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? Arcade, a couple people was bugging out yesterday when I told you I missed it because I'm sitting here making content for Vivi. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make the stacking
yeah.
and slacking video and just happen to not be in Discord. I wasn't on Twitter at the right time. So it's like now I gotta pay $300 because I wasn't in the right circles at the right time, bro.
Yeah, it
That
is.
book?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
nah,
crazy.
bro.
It's crazy because if you put a cap on people not selling it below retail, what if they put a cap on you can't list it for more than this? That's almost the same thing. So it's like, nah, don't. The market
No,
should
it's
be
that you can't
open.
list it for less than this,
I
not more
understand
than
that, but
this.
what if? But what if they did that? What if they said, okay, there's gonna be a cap on how much you can put it up for too? That's almost the same argument. It's like, nah, that's gonna make me feel a certain type of way. That's how I feel about them not allowing you to list it below retail, because it's like you can, Vivi can dictate, anybody can dictate the price, but the market ultimately dictates the price. And if that's market manipulation in a way,
We'll see
so
what happens with Quid with doing that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I agree with C Spill. I was big mad. You know, again, I don't think that this is the way that you're going to onboard or ingratiate true comic collectors onto the app. You might, get a couple people who happen to be at Comic Con and they may not even know about Lethal Protector. You know what I'm saying? Or care about it, and yet either they got a book they don't know or care about that's worth 300 gems, or they just got a new 300 gems, for doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy. Like I said, I feel like this book that they wanted to charge $10 for today
that's crazy.
didn't even sell out. That
That's
should have
crazy.
been the free giveaway or whatever you want to do, and give that some value, to kind of match on par with the physical, because the physical in perfect condition is like what 3Gs or something. So I mean, when you scale it down and you look at other books and stuff like that, would have just made more sense, man. My man Crypto Negus is in the building, man. Gotta shout him out.
Something that you said though. Shout outs to who did you say?
My fam Crypto Negus, he got a channel as well. You
Oh, okay,
guys,
you gotta highlight yeah,
content.
highlight it. Crypto Negus, what's good? Shout outs to you, man.
So he said he missed the Red Hulk, shaking his head, but definitely plans to sell his first Hulk when the last Hulk drops, and then he'll go for the secret rare and the drop too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Something that you said that I think might not be the vibe is when you said when the real comic collectors come here, and I don't think comic book collectors are gonna come into the app.
They
I
are
don't.
every day. I'm
They
one.
are, They are, but they're not. Because
Right,
they
right.
are, but they're not.
Well,
Because
all I'm
it's
just saying is, even if you're familiar with books, and then you're
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
"Oh, this app got comics. Let me go see," and then all of a sudden you see ASM 252 through the roof, and then Venom Lethal Protector through the roof. You're like, "Why?" And then you start digging in. Oh, 1,000, and then God forbid you do research. You're like, "Wait, they gave these away?" Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
people, this is not for. That's not what you. That's not how you reward a participating comic book collector on your app.
Well,
You
doing the
don't
secret
reward
drops.
us. No, you don't reward. No, do a secret drop, fine, but you don't reward people that collect these specific keys and grails in real life. So obviously on the app, we have a vested interest in seeing these things come to light and being able to have and own both, all that good stuff. We're the ones that'll probably be buying multiples and doing all that extra.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
you don't do what they did with an important book like that. Like, there's certain books that may not even have high value, but they're highly tradable from back in the day. They're highly, like, what's that book we got that's the most traded comic ever? It's the Tom McFarlane Spider-Man joint,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. The
That's
Spider-Man
what I
one.
mean. Like, you didn't go crazy and charge us $30 for that book or make it a secret book. Like, no, you just dropped it. You know it's a highly collectible book, so you printed the holy hell out of it on the app as well, just like
Yeah.
you did in real life. So why do all of this stuff with a book that's highly collectible, like Lethal Protector? You know how many fans of that comic there is?
Yeah, yeah,
Why only?
yeah.
So even if you did a secret drop, cool, but make it more than 1,000 editions. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's
Even if you keep it one cover, give it 8K or whatever. But either that or you got to make multiple covers and make it 2K or something. Like, they got to get more creative with the edition sizes. They haven't explored 1,500, 2,500, 3,000, a little bit. But Tarzan, 3,500, who cares? Who cares?
Yo, you know what I'm gonna do?
It's proper.
I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna get another comic. I'm gonna get another Venom Lethal Protector. I
It has
have
nowhere
to.
to go but up, bro.
I have to.
It has nowhere to go. I'm sitting here looking through my stuff like, what can I sell? But we in such a down market, bro. I really don't want to
We're
let
such, and what
go.
sucks is it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I didn't want to. I didn't want to let anything go. I could let go one
Yeah.
Luke. I could let go one of my Lukes and get 100 or something, but that ain't even enough to get into the book.
Yeah. That
And that's letting go of Luke.
sucks.
And this
That
ain't better than the Luke to me.
sucks.
This is not better than the Luke to me, so I can't do it.
Yeah. No, the Luke is better. But then
Right.
again, who knows?
Animated.
Who know? Yeah, it is animated. That Luke
Wow.
animated one is the best one actually.
That's
That's
the
the
one I
best one.
got. That's what I stacked.
That's the best one. That is the
Yeah. I'm
best
like,
one.
everybody want to chase the secret rare still poses and the other stuff.
Wait,
Nah,
you stacked it? How many do you have?
just a couple. Just a
Oh, then
couple.
you could get rid of one. I mean, as long as you have one.
Right.
ca-
That's what I was saying. That's it. But it's still okay. I sell that one, and I got $118. That still ain't enough to get into another book.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's whack. And then I have enough gems to keep going for a couple drops and see if I get lucky or something. So I'm gonna go for drops on stuff that I don't want to even keep and hold myself. But at the same time, it gets dangerous because you're like, well, does anybody else want it? And that's where the buy pressure in the market comes into question. And it's
A-
so mad sell pressure.
And how many people do you think are thinking the same way that we're thinking? How many people are sitting there like, oh, as soon as the Red Hulk gets announced, I'm gonna sell these Red Hulks and I'm gonna go buy that comic. Like a lot of people have a lot of money tied up in things right now, and they're
Right.
they're saving their money for Iron Man. So,
Right.
and like maybe that's one of the reasons this comic book is not really moving. But there's
Right.
only 1,000 editions. This comic's gonna be at 1,000 gems,
I
in
believe
my
it.
mind.
I believe it.
And I still think that way. And I'm gonna get another one. I got one. I got one at 160.
Lord.
And I'm about to get. I got one yesterday at 160, and I got one at 189. I
Mm.
got one with my girl's account because when I do a move,
Mm-mm-mm.
I grab her phone and I do a move on hers.
Yeah, yeah.
And then so I think I'm gonna get the third one if it stays like below 250 because I just don't think this is gonna stay there. I mean, I don't even think the whales. And I was saying this yesterday. I don't think the whales have had even a chance to get ready for this.
Mm.
They got caught off guard. So how many whales do you think are sitting back waiting to see what happens to just start sweeping up this floor? Because they're looking at it. We have comic book whales. It dropped yesterday at 3 in the afternoon. People in Europe were sleeping. They
I
probably got up
know.
and like, so in my mind, I'm just like, oh, they're just waiting. They're waiting. And then
Exactly.
it's going to happen like the Luke. We're going to wake up and this floor is going to be at 800, 900. And it's going
Right.
to be like, what
What
happened?
happened? Right.
And,
That gems
you
got
know,
spent. And we got no cash out too, so it's a lot of
No, we
back
do have
pressure.
cash out
Oh, we
right
got
now.
cash out, right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But only in US, right?
Some
Yeah,
people
only
have
in
cash
US.
out.
But I'm saying the UK people you talking about, they don't have cash out. That's the back
Ooh.
pressure I'm talking about. They the ones that sitting, you know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of crazy, man. Shout out Lalesh Lachey. La Lachey says the Venom drop annoys me. In fact, I don't like any of these low editions, giveaway slash secret drops. I'm not a fan of them too tight myself. For certain IPs, I didn't mind it, like Jermaine Rogers and all this different stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool. But this is the first time that they drop not just from a major IP, but a major book. This is like literally a collector's item. This is like,
Facts.
a book. This is like the PlayStation game that ends up in the reduce bin on greatest hits. Like that's what
Yeah.
this book is. Uh,
Yeah.
yo, I can't see how many likes I got on the video, but if you guys don't mind, man, I'm
I
trying to
could
get the
check.
live stream out to more people. Do hit the like button for your boys. You know what I'm saying? And if you're new to the channel, do hit the subscribe button, man. And yeah, I just want to highlight some more things the family saying right here. There's nothing wrong with making games. We all want that, but it's just one guy slash group that buys 10 or 100 of something scarce, and that sparks FOMO. It isn't organic growth, just rich people bored. I totally agree. We got pump groups, all types of market manipulation, man, and
Yeah, I agree with that.
it gets a little out of control, man. All wanting to flex or just opportunity to make easy money from comic fans. Totally agree. What else does he say? He says the problem with it is that David Yu claims to be such a collector, and collectors at heart, but does things that are not collectors at heart. It's just another corporation doing corporation things, and
It's a
that's pretty much
business.
what I
It's a
touched on.
business. It's a
That's what I
business.
touched on in my stacking and slacking. Is like this move didn't feel like it was done for me, the
It
collector.
wasn't for you. It wasn't for you.
Wasn't.
It
So
wasn't.
so don't use an item. Don't do a situation that has nothing to do with are you a true collector or not, and then use the vehicle of a highly collectible item. You use an item that's not that sought after, you know what I'm saying, but still has some power in its brand, and that's fine. But like I said, this book of this magnitude should have just been part of the Comic-Con weekend drop. When that person went on Twitter and said, "Yo, these drops ain't spicy, brother," Gabe, you said, "Let me do something." This is not what you do, bro. You don't make a secret rare for Lethal Protector, bro. I mean, the secret
All
drop.
right, well, I'm gonna have a counter argument just because this is entertainment. All right, so I'm gonna
Yes.
play devil's advocate. So I think it was a great drop because
Uh-huh.
one, we didn't even have that lined up. So this isn't a bonus. This is extra. It's not like this
Yeah.
is just a. This is just if we could
And
pretend it
today's
never.
book would have been perfect for that.
Huh?
Today's book, today's $10 comic would have been perfect for that.
Yeah,
extra
I
discount.
agree. I agree.
Not
I
Lethal
agree.
Protector.
I agree. But this wasn't for us. This was special. So it's not like they dropped this on the app to try to get us off guard. They dropped this for the people. This drop happened live at Comic-Con
Yep.
while
And
they were
all
on
of the
stage.
secret ones have so far. The other ones was
While they
Decon.
were on stage, and
Yes.
that's in a sense they
I
never
love
announced.
it. I
They
love
never.
it. Just
They
not
never.
with this comic.
They never announced this drop. So for them to say, okay, we're gonna do some marketing and release a comic book at Comic, if they would have let us know ahead of time, we would have been like, yeah, that's awesome. We need that. We would have approved it. Like they didn't have to do this. This
No.
is just extra. So
It's great.
if somebody gives me a hamburger, if somebody buys me dinner and I
Yeah.
get dinner and I'm full and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go home and just sleep.
Right.
Thank you. And the next thing you know, yo, we got you dessert. I'm like,
Right.
oh,
That's the bonus.
okay.
It's
so
beautiful.
so now if I was to be like, nah, no, I'm not like, nah, that was just an extra. That's just a perk.
Right.
You
right.
know?
So my argument is this ain't a consumable. This ain't food. This is collectibles.
Right.
And they're using and manipulating. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say manipulating.
But it wasn't manipulating.
necessarily. No,
it was
that's
just a
what I
drop.
just said. I don't want to say manipulating necessarily, but my point being is everything you said is correct. Just don't use what you use. You got a million comics in the world you could have used to do this and pull it off with. You got a million okay keys that we've been getting the last couple of weeks. We got an okay key today. That any of those were perfectly fine.
But we're so spoiled. We
It's
literally
not
got
Venom.
Amazing Fantasy. We literally
Yes.
got Iron Man, Hulk's first appearance. Imagine somebody yesterday, because this wasn't for us. This was for new users. that were
Yes.
live
And
yesterday.
it could have been
So
any
like,
book and it
watch.
still had the same
So
effect.
to them, they're coming in here late. They're coming in here
Yes.
like, oh, I just got this comic book, dope. Oh, what?
Right.
They already got Amazing Fantasy. They already got Hulk.
Right.
Now they're looking at us like, oh, they're lucky. Talking about
Yes.
us.
Yes. They
So it's like
totally are.
it could go
That's
both
beautiful.
ways.
And that's
I think it
great.
was a good drop.
I
I
don't
think it was
look
a good
at
drop. I think it was a good
I
drop.
do too. I think it was a great drop. It pulled off without a hitch, didn't it? So how could I say it's not a good drop? It's
Oh, I thought
just
you were
the
saying it was
point.
a bad drop.
No, I never said that. All I'm
Oh,
saying is don't choose the item they chose. What just like you said, dessert is gravy, right? Dessert is
right,
the extra, right? That's the
right.
bonus. So is there anybody there that would have been like, oh man, I would have taken this comic, but it's a freaking it's
Yes,
a
of
Donald Duck.
course.
Wait, listen, it's a Donald Duck comic, so I don't want it now. No, they're gonna still take it, right? And they're still gonna get on the app and be onboarded the same way. So all I'm saying is don't use that comic, bro. Not with 1,000 editions, not for a secret
Yeah,
drop.
but
Any
listen,
other book.
listen, Doc, we're just mad because we got to pay 300 for it. Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
If
Honestly,
it was
I'm not.
20 gems, we wouldn't have been complaining.
No, I'm not.
If it was
No,
20 gems, we wouldn't have
no,
been complaining right now.
no. And you know why I'm complaining? Because I've been on the app long enough to hear VV say out there on mouths that they're not doing any more of these. And
Mm,
honestly, I didn't care if they did them or not because they were all with independent content creators. They were
right,
all
right.
with all these independent brands. You don't do something big. This is like just them
But
saying
this is not.
we
It's
have the
big. It's
power.
big, but this is not a Grail. This is like a B
No,
tier.
but
This is not like a
it's a high collector's item. There's
right,
certain
right, right,
books that
right.
you can look
So
at
is
trading
Sunfire.
value.
So is Sunfire's first appearance,
Look
and
at
there's less
trading
than that.
value. Look
There's
at
less
trading
than
value on real comics. This book has high trading value,
right,
just
right,
like
right.
the
All right,
Punisher
so
one,
let's
just
say
like the Spider-Man joint, McFarlane. It,
let's say that dessert, right? Like let's say I have dinner and they brought me an ice cream, and I was like, man, this ice cream is good, but you shouldn't be giving ice cream. It should be a brownie.
that's what I'm saying. Nobody
It's like,
does that.
nah, it's a
Nobody
dessert.
does that.
It's a dessert.
Exactly. So
People do that.
let's
People do
right.
that. I know people that do that. I'm like, yo, I wouldn't even do ice cream. It's dairy. It should have
And
been a
that's
brownie.
fine. Right, right. But at the end of the day, they're either gonna give it away or they're gonna just let it rock or try and swap it out. And this ain't that. That's the problem. This ain't that, bro.
Well, I mean, it's apples and
Food
oranges,
ain't
but it's still a
collectible. Like,
comparison.
it's
It could
not
be anything.
collectible. It's not
If I send somebody a comic book, right? Because I'm sending some shipments,
Right.
and I'm sending Hinano a comic,
Mhm.
but I added an extra comic in there,
Right. That's the gravy.
right? But what
Right.
what if he gets in and goes, nah, man, you shouldn't have done an X-Men. You should have given me a Hulk. And it's
Right.
like, what? It's a free
Right.
comic.
Yes.
That's how David Hughes probably thinking to himself.
Which
He's
is
like,
that's
what?
stupid. That
Man,
makes no sense.
it's a secret drop. Relax. You guys are gonna get X-Men #1 next week. Though you'll be
Right.
good. You'll be all right.
Meanwhile, he could have made how much bread off a Lethal Protector?
But he's a collector. It's
On
not
the
about the
drop.
bread. He's just like, oh,
Oh, but
'cause
now you're
in his
saying
mind,
that, one minute
in
you
his
said
mind,
they're corporate, now you're saying
well,
he's
he's
a collector.
corporate. I mean,
It's not
he's still a
both, bro.
business. He's still a business.
This
But
was to onboard people, right?
but
That's
the
whole point
collector,
of doing this.
the
What was
collector
the
in
whole point
him.
of them doing this?
I'm
It was
about
to
to tell you. I'm
onboard
about
new
to tell
people.
you. I'm
It
about
was
to
to
tell you.
onboard new people at the event,
Yes, and to bring
right?
hype at the event.
So that could
You're
have
not
been
gonna if
accomplished.
you were hold on, hold on.
Could
If
that
you
have
were at
been
the
accomplished
event,
with today's book? Could it?
huh?
Could that have still been accomplished with today's book instead of Lethal Protector?
I'm about to explain it. You ready?
Yes.
He's a collector and he knows what would bring hype at Comic-Con in person. If you would have brought up the X-Men comic book in person, hey guys, we got an X-Men comic, people would be like,
Right.
what? Nah.
But it's still gravy. But it's gravy. It's free.
Yeah, but it's not for you.
No, but it has no.
It's
there's
not free. It's
people standing
$6.99.
right there that don't know what Lethal Protector is.
No, but as soon as they see the comic book cover, everybody at Comic-Con knows what that is. If David
Yo,
you
you know
walked
how many
around
people-
if David you walked around Comic-Con with the Lethal Protector on his phone, like, yo, we're dropping this as a I recognize that everybody
Yeah.
recognizes that cover more than the X-Men cover today. You said it yourself.
So many types of people at Comic-Con. There's people that love fairies. There's people that love ninjas. Not everybody knows Venom Lethal Protector. And I bet you there's a decent percentage of people that got that comic for free that have no idea what that book is. That was standing right there.
Yeah, but
That's
the point
what I'm
is,
saying, like-
it'll be more hype to announce that than an X-Men one.
Absolutely.
And that's just what it is. I mean, if I was going to an event and I had two choices between Venom and X-Men to drop at the
137,
event and
right.
I'm in person,
Right.
yo, I'm
Give
doing
me Lethal
Venom.
Protector.
On stage.
Of course.
On
But it's-
stage. Yo, what's
but
good,
that's-
y'all? What's
Right.
good? Download the app right now. You got 10 minutes. This is
Right.
what we're doing. Ooh.
Yeah,
it's
you're
on
right.
it's on the screen. I'm
You're
like,
right.
yeah, boy, we got Venom Lethal Protector. Yeah, everybody walking down in the back. Everybody
Right.
look at this. It's like, yo, that's way better.
Nah, that is. But
And
still,
and
when
and, and wait, wait,
Uncanny
wait,
X Men.
wait, wait, wait. And if somebody said, yo, David, people on the app are gonna be upset. I'm like, why? I mean,
Right.
they just got Hulk #1, they got Iron Man #1, they got
Right.
Giant Size X-Men, they got
Right.
Amazing Fantasy, they got Fantastic Four 1, Fantastic Four 4,
Facts.
Amazing Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yes.
5, 6, 7. It's like, how much can we be spoiled? We are
And we got none
beyond
of that for
spoiled.
free. But we
We
got
are
none of that for
and they
free,
didn't get
right?
it for free either though. They pay $6.99.
Right. And some of these books we pay 20. All these crazy. How much was Amazing
Yo,
Fantasy?
I paid $1,000 for a comic book on Vivi.
Right. Right.
And it's like, it is what it is, right? Like when that Sunfire first appearance happened,
Uh-huh.
I felt this. Yo, I was invited to that Marvel thing. I'm a member of Marvel. I paid for the yearly membership, and I got invited for that Zoom call. I didn't go for it. I don't know why I didn't go for it. I messed up. But this at the same time, it's like I felt a certain type of way. I'm like, oh, I messed up, and the price was already at 900 gems, 1,000. I'm like, yo, it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. It's gone. But then again, it's like I'm gonna win some and I'm gonna lose some. I'm gonna catch something next time. But I couldn't be upset that Vivi didn't announce it or that Marvel didn't announce it because that was a perk for being involved. And I
get
think that the perk for being involved in person at Comic-Con and knowing about the drop and getting it before everybody on the app, like if somebody new came into the app yesterday because of the Venom drop, they're gonna stay in the app because of how much it pumped. Now they can sell that and go get an Amazing Fantasy 15.
Yes. But that's also a false sense of where we are on the app too, that they're giving them by giving them something for $6.99 and all of a sudden it's worth $300.
I mean, it was a false sense when I came on and my Steamboat really
Right.
hit 10K.
Right. Right.
And that kept me on.
Yes.
I was like, yo, I got this on the drop. It's 10K.
Right.
And I was like, yo, I'm chilling.
Right.
I'm not going nowhere.
Exactly.
And everything went down and I'm still here because it's not about the money anymore. You know,
Right.
I've been collecting comics since I was a kid. I got boxes of comics. They're all
Yes.
standing around me right here.
Yes, me too.
And I'm a collector, man. My house is full of toys. I've shown my house before to everybody. So,
Yes.
but you know, I don't know. Bottom line is, I think that was an amazing drop because I'm happy.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm happy. Even if it, like, I got two of them already. I got one at 160 for the Venom comic. I got one at 160. I got one for 289. And I'm looking at it right now. And I'm like, oh, I'm about to get another one. And it's moving up. It was at 230, 240. It's at 250. The next one's 262. I'm telling you, I don't think it could go any lower. But I think that it's going to go way higher than where it's at right now.
Right, right. It has all the hallmarks of something that's gonna pump, man.
And the whales haven't eaten up yet.
No.
It caught
We
the
can
whales
see
off
it.
guard.
Yeah.
The whales were at work. They were at their kids' recital.
Right.
They were having lunch at Subway,
In
having
the
a
air
business
on
meeting.
their way.
Yeah. They have no
planes.
Wi-Fi, and they
Right.
probably landed from their private jet and said,
Right.
"Oh, Venom, I'm gonna
Right.
let you guys play for a day.
Play
Watch
around,
me come
right.
in here.
My
Let me load.
collectibles.
Let me
These
load
in
up
the
some
woods.
gems. Let me load up some gems.
But think about
Oh,
it, like my collectibles in the woods. I'm making content for Vivi. All these people that we personally know that like would love to have at least had a chance at this book, man. Didn't even know about it, bro. But it is what it is. And at the end of the day, it would have been something if only literally the people in that room got it. But the fact that it was like, oh, well, if you're in the right circles on Discord, you knew about it. Oh, if you were in Twitter Spaces at this, so you knew about it. And it's just,
But that's
It's just-
keeping
I
your
don't know.
finger in the pulse.
of course,
You know?
but I'm just saying, I keep my finger in the pulse, bro. But I got to make content at some point. And I was literally making
Right.
content.
Right.
That's whack. Like, that's just whack.
I know.
So-
And fair enough because I can get it on the drop. So when I saw it at the floor, actually I saw it at the floor at 119, 120. I bought mine for 160 because it was a 113, mint number 113. So I paid a little bit of a premium. But at the end of the day,
Yeah, go ahead.
but at the end of the day, we got Venom Lethal Protector, man.
Yeah,
That's just what it
You
is.
got it.
And we might get another one today because Marvel
Right.
Marvel is doing the same thing at the same time that they did yesterday, today with Vivi. So it's on the schedule.
Right.
It might go down, and hopefully these whales are just on standby.
Mhm.
And hopefully they come in and start sweeping floors because I think this comic book is way undervalued right now. I think
Absolutely.
people have a bad taste in their mouth because they didn't get it, that they don't want to go after it. And
Right.
they got a lot of money tied up in the Hulk, Iron Man. A lot of people
Yeah.
are saving their money for Iron Man,
Yes.
the Hulk, the comic. There's a lot of money going around and Stan Lee, people, but there's a lot of
Right.
people.
It's a lot.
Yeah, so
What do you think about what do you think the mint count on Iron Man's gonna be? Do we know?
it's an ultra rare. So I'm thinking anything between 35 to 45 because it's a Comic Con release. So they're gonna put the mint numbers up there because they want everybody to be
Wow.
able to get one. I don't think
And
they're
what do you
gonna
think
do
about
a
the price
thousand.
though?
60 gems. I'm
60,
sure.
right?
Yeah, 60 gems
And then how far from now do you think the next Hulk drop is gonna be?
right after. I think that
Wow.
I think that the first between the first and the
To keep that
master
retention, like to keep that new retention of new users, maybe that's why, or why do you think they would do it so fast?
because the gap between the first one and the maestro was a month. Between
Right,
the maestro and the Red Hulk was like 2 weeks or less.
right,
So it's like I don't think they're gonna sit here and try to drag it on. I
got you.
don't think. I don't think. But who knows? I mean, the longer they take, the lower the Red Hulk's gonna go, right? If they start doing it just depends on what they got lined up. I mean, who knows what they got in their schedule, right? They might have some grails that they need to just get out of the way. I mean, they postponed the Red Hulk #1 comic. They could have postponed it to after Comic Con or drop it during Comic Con week.
Right,
They didn't,
right,
so I almost
right.
feel like okay, they're just trying to get it out the way because some things are coming. But who knows?
Yeah, yeah. And then
I
with
don't
it
think it's gonna be
already
too long.
pre-planned, like, yeah. Yo, I gotta shout out one of the first people that I subscribed to in the VV space, man. The Gale.
The
You know what I'm
Gale.
saying? I'm looking forward to having this man on my channel on the live stream, man.
Oh,
At
that's
some
fresh.
point,
Put him on, man.
man.
I want to meet him. I never met him or
Oh
talked to him.
man, this guy, man, Heart of Gold, keeps it a buck at all times, just highly respectable in my book. You know what I'm saying?
He
So
he has the Prince glasses, the third
yeah,
eye. That's fresh.
yeah. I mean, yo, him. I want to get Crypto Negus on, man. You know, all the people, man. That yo, we got Kobe Collects in the house.
Kobe
Oh
collects. What's
man, this
good,
is
Kobe?
crazy, man. Y'all are making this like an awesome live stream. I mean, Arcade is keeping me afloat here, man. I mean, this man, Arcade saves my life a lot though in the background. Y'all just don't be knowing, man. A lot of you guys, man, are amazing, man. Met so many good people in this community. It's like unbelievable. Like, yeah. Um, Rare Grind Beats, another one, man. Early subscriber to my channel. Always leaving comments, man. Salute to you, man. What happened to the comic way?
Mm. I'm selling my Incredible Hulk Ultra Rare right now for like a stupid price, yo. If anybody's interested, 170. What?
Oh,
170.
Arcade. You think I should let the people know what's going on in the next couple of days?
Yeah, I think you should. I think you should put him on game.
All right. So check this out, y'all. July 25th, Tuesday coming up. Your boy's gonna be back on here doing a live stream, and it's officially gonna be my birthday, July
Oh,
25th.
happy birthday!
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. But it ain't about me, man. My objective for my birthday is to come on here and live stream and do some giveaways, man. Because I just hit 500
Oh,
subs. I know I'm not at 1K. I'm not at 60K. I'm not at 1.5 million yet. But we slowly grinding, man. We
we slowly
grinding, and I just
grinding.
want to say thank you to everybody, man. So on my birthday, I want to do a giveaway, and I'm gonna be doing a
Oh,
lot of giveaways.
that's
And
right.
between us and the 19 people in here, I'm gonna let y'all know early. We're gonna have some people from Cryptoys on the stream. And you know how they do, man. They are very generous. So I'd be shocked if they didn't do some giveaways. So you might want to tune in. We're gonna have
Ooh,
12, man. Some
not
people have been
confirmed. Not
hitting,
confirmed. Not
not confirmed.
confirmed.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, new leaked information going on, man. But I'm trying to have as many people come through and chill out for a little bit, man. Such as the fam Kobe collects, man. So a couple of you guys are gonna be getting some official flyers and invites in your DMs soon, today and tomorrow. And then we're gonna send out the official tweet probably Saturday afternoon, maybe Sunday. And yeah, we're gonna regroup back here, maybe Sunday. Hopefully I can kidnap Arcade again before
Are you gonna
Tuesday.
give away those comics in the back? I want one of those comics in the back.
Hey,
Hey.
watch out now there, young fella. You don't know nothing about them books there, boy.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah,
was that a
man.
Jamaican accent?
Yeah, man. Oh, that's a little who was that? Who was that?
Bumbaclot.
No, that was Otis. Otis from Martin. What you know about the there, boy?
Oh,
Yeah.
Martin. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yeah,
What's up?
that was the show, man. That was the
Yo, I
show.
grew up watching Martin heavy. You remember Living Single?
Oh
Yo, that was
man,
such a
now
girly
these
show.
are
I used to
right.
love it though.
But it was girly, right? But then they gave us the dudes because they had the
Yeah,
light skinned
yeah.
dude and the dark skinned dude that was mad arrogant, you know what I'm saying? And he always be cracking on the girl,
Yeah.
you know.
Because
So I
I'm
could identify with him.
living
That was the dope intro song, right?
single. That was a dope song. Yo, Queen Latifah was on that, right?
Yeah, yeah. That
Yo,
was dope,
Latifah's
man.
fresh.
Yo, I think I am gonna give away um a comic or two, but honestly, like I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys, man. I've been living in out of state for a couple months up in Maryland, doing my thing down there, man. Just trying to survive, trying to make the ends meet. And I
Mm.
really did not want to leave New York, man. I really didn't, but I was kind of forced to. I had a series of unfortunate events happen, perfect storm type of thing. So I had to make some moves, man. And to keep it a buck, man, I just touched back down in New York. I literally spent damn near everything I had in getting back here. But between Comic Con, my network here, my peoples, I just got a lot of unfinished business here, man. And so, did a lot of sacrificing, and I'm here, man. But
And you're here, Doc. You are here live and direct, and you're live streaming on YouTube, man.
right,
Congratulations to
thank
you.
thank you,
Congrats,
fam.
bro. You're live. And they
Thank you,
having I
man.
don't know how many people do you have right now. Can you see? I can't see.
I'm seeing 19. It's been fluctuating around 19,
19
20
is pretty
something.
good. 19 is
Yeah,
pretty
it
good.
is. It is, man.
Everybody, if you guys are watching this right now, hit that like button like you hit that buy now button. You know what time it is. Please don't be shy. It is free and it is easy.
Man. So Rare Grom says seems a lot of channels self-deleting during this bear.
Like what, YouTube channels?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
so.
I seen a lot of when I first started you doing YouTube, I came in later. I've been doing YouTube for a little bit more over than a year. I did March of last year is when I started my channel, right in the beginning of the bear market. And I'm not gonna lie, within 3 months of me doing YouTube, a bunch of people just stopped doing it, and they literally haven't even come back yet. And it kind of
Right.
sucks because there was a lot of creators, right? And
Yes.
I think the bear market just made everybody sad.
Right. I think it's a combination of things for different people, of course. You got people like what was the young boys' names?
Oh, um,
Connor and
yeah, um,
so
oh,
crazy.
I got his VV Vision.
Oh, I mean, like they was killing it out in the game. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bang, official. You know what I'm saying? They got official stuff like that going on. I mean, they was doing it. I think they will be back one day. But yeah,
Yeah,
they was
one
they
of
was
them's in college or something.
right, right. So it's like, that's what happens too, is like when you start off and you got a partner, if something changes with one of the two, it's kind of hard for the other person to just pick up the ball and keep it moving. Like, look at my other family, not BB Vision, right? But
Vibes.
BB Bros, right?
Oh, Vivi Bros. What happened
Right?
to
That's
the?
the
It's Tony.
family, right?
Tony got the me.
Tony is out here blowing up in the streets, you know what I'm saying, doing his acting thing. And then Grandison, he's a silent assassin, man. He be doing
He
all
is a
types of
silent
stuff
assassin.
where,
Yeah.
it'd be popping up with some crazy next tech company, and you'd be like, what the hell is
He
this?
still keeps he knows what's good. He's still paying attention to the space. I need to have him on my channel.
Absolutely,
We
man.
need to
He's
get
another
Tony
one.
back too.
Absolutely, man. I mean, I'm
Tony's
sending out
grow.
invites or everybody. Go ahead, what you say?
No, I said Tony grow. Tony, if your girl, and this is what I've noticed, and if anybody out there is experiencing this, let me know in the comments down below. I want to know what you guys, and I don't know if you do you have a girl? I don't know if you got a girl, but
Nah, I'm single, man.
okay, cause I'm living single. Oh, um, what was I gonna say? Oh, if you're in a relationship with somebody and they're not into VV, this must be hard.
Oh my
It must
goodness.
be hard because I'm so lucky. My girl's a collector. My
Right,
girl's been collecting for 20. She's been an eBay seller. She's like one of the top eBay sellers. I'm selling toys
right.
for like 20 years. So my girl knows what's up with collecting. So when I got involved in the space, she automatically got it and she's in it. Like my girl has a crazy collection. My girl
So
does NFT projects that I don't even know about. She's into swoosh.
wow,
She's into the Pharrell. She's into music NFTs also.
wow.
And well, she got the Daft Punk NFT too, like last year. And she has a bunch of Vivi. She has Todd, R2D2, C3PO. She has a crazy collection. And So she really loves it as well. So that makes it easier for me to do this.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah,
it's
I
easier for me
mean,
to. But imagine, I don't know if Tony Get the Omi's lady is like that, but if his lady's not about that life, this could
it's
be
rough.
something. It might be rough, man, to where it's like, if my girl wasn't into this, I'd probably be on Netflix, having dinner with her, doing whatever boyfriend and
Right,
girlfriend. But my girlfriend loves collectibles, so she actually watches the live streams in the other room sometimes when
right,
she's
right.
home. So
I mean, um, as a single dude, I could tell you from that perspective, my profiles and the information within them on these, dating apps and stuff has had to change over the last years and stuff.
oh,
You know what I'm saying? Because I straight am posting pictures with me and Miles posted up like, listen, shorty, this is what it is. Like, this is what I'm into. So I'm letting them see the thugged out nerd in real time. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I
yo,
got the thugged outside. You know what I'm saying? Might put a couple holes in you, and then I might also go collect the comic book after I'm done with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. But
damn, if I was single, you know where I'll find a girlfriend right
uh,
now?
wait,
I'll
Comic
find,
Con.
nah, in a virtual world. I don't even want.
Oh Lord, no, but you got to make sure she's a collector too, though.
Yo,
See, so I be
if
looking
she's
for the nerdy chicks on the websites. I be looking for if they have any Marvel, Disney, even Disney's good enough. Just so
yeah,
I know
Disney's
they
good
have
enough.
that collector bone in them to understand. Like, listen, this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
why,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, when I got with my girl, we didn't even get together because of collecting. It just so happens that we're collecting NFTs now, and it kind of like made
It
sense.
grew
But
into
I
right,
mean, we hoard. We collect
right.
furniture. We collect antique furniture. So like, I got a
Wow,
bunch of antique furniture. Like, we got a lot of cool artwork. We collect a lot of artwork. We buy a lot
wow.
of physical art pieces, and so we've always done that stuff together. But as far as NFTs, it kind of brought us closer together. And if I wasn't with my girl, I'll find a girlfriend on Spatial. Like I want her to be an alien person
Right.
with like a virtual. Because if you're on Spatial, if you're wearing the Oculus and
Yeah.
you're out here hanging out with people on the
You're
Oculus,
nerdy enough
they
already.
have to be nerdy enough.
Right.
If you're
You're
playing chess with
already.
them on Oculus, they have to be nerdy enough.
Yeah, that's definitely true,
And
man.
they'll be more impressed, right, when you take them into your showrooms. If I didn't, I got a girl, so I ain't got to worry about that. But if I didn't, I would put all the dopest collectibles in the front of my homepage. I'm like, yo, I'm Dr. Rolex out
Facts.
here. I'm Rolex.
Facts.
I'm
I have
Rolex.
mad Lambos
I got mad
outside, all of that.
Lambos. I
You know
got a
what I'm
walled
saying?
statue. I got three of
Right.
them just to flip, hold, and
Right.
trade.
Damn. So when it comes to like pieces outside your crib, right? You're gonna get more props. You're gonna get
Oh,
more props for having a Walt than a Stan Lee at the end of the day. Is that what we saying?
say it again.
So Walt gets you more props outside the crib as a statue than Stan Lee would because it's
I
only
think
one Walt.
I think eventually NFTs are gonna be a status symbol. I mean, it already
Right.
is. Like you'll see some if I once I sell my NFTs or some of the NFTs like my Mona Lisa or the King Tut, those are the NFTs that I think are gonna be very valuable in the future. When I
Right.
sell those pieces, like the Starry Night, those are the ones that I'm gonna. I don't know. It sucks because I would want to keep them. But anyways, if I ever sell, whenever I sell my stuff for a luxury car, which is gonna happen, I'm gonna stunt like that. I don't care.
Right.
I
Right.
don't care. Even if I have to rent it for the day, I'm gonna stunt on a Lambo in real life. I'm
Right.
gonna get a license plate that says NFT pay me. And you already see it with crypto guys where they have a crypto license plate, crypto, Bitcoin, blah blah blah.
Yup.
I'm in Vegas, so I see this
Yeah.
all the day
You
long.
see, oh my God, I
I
can't
see
imagine what you
luxury
see.
cars every day.
Oh
Like
my
you could see the
God.
strip from my house, like my backyard, you could see the
Wow.
casinos. So I see Lambos, I see Ferraris, I see Aston Martin, I see incredible cars all day long, and these guys put the craziest license plates on them, like crypto boy, like not that not that exactly, but they have something crypto in it, like crypto for life, crypto with two O's. It'll be mad crypto guys. So I think that one day we're gonna see NFT be a flex. Like maybe we'll have your watch, you'll show your display your NFTs, or maybe like Kryptoni wears those NFTs on the T-shirt with the
Right.
address on them. I mean,
Right.
Snoop Dogg's already doing it.
You're
Snoop
right.
Dogg Snoop Dogg walks around with T-shirts with his bored ape on it. And it's like
Wow.
a fashionable T-shirt. It's like a sweater. It'll be a whole suit actually. He'll have the pants and the top, and it'll be a bored
Wow.
ape. His bored ape that he has on his cloud.
That's sick.
And I'm just like, what? So, you know, I think that it's gonna be a stunt one day, especially
Right.
when people start spending more time on these digital spaces.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you're right, man. Gail said hard to regret $7 to 260 though. Yeah, ain't no regrets, man. He sold it. I sold mine today. Hope I don't regret it. Hard to regret $7 to 260 though. Nah, that's a fact, man. It's so much of a come up. And it's
Oh,
like weird. Like, what's up?
I can chat. I wasn't able to chat or see the YouTube, but I just connected the YouTube to the StreamYard.
Oh, nice.
Cool, cool,
So
cool.
now it all shows?
It
Okay.
all shows now, yeah.
Oh, that's good. So now you can hop in there, type stuff. I just sent the Gail a DM too. Oh yeah, Kid Arcade in the chat. Ahoy, ahoy. What's up, Denny OC, man? Yeah, everything is good, man. I hope everything's good with you, bro. Appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 260 is a good profit for the Gale on that piece for getting it for the drop, but it sucks because there's some things I will never sell, like my Veve logo. I got an airdrop from Veve. It shows 8 gems. So it's like, I could never sell that because no matter what, it will not go to 8 gems. And one day in the future, I'll be able to stunt like, yo, look, and you can show it on your app. Like, I got it for 8 gems. Or, if I would have got that Venom comic on the drop, I think that's a flex to show it to somebody. I'm like, yo, look, I paid 7 gems. It's 1K or whatever the price might be, 2K, 900. I think that's a flex also. So,
You're right.
yeah, the Gale, hopefully 260 is good profit for sure.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, I just threw him a little invite. I don't know if he's busy with the Dilliers, but yo, so this is the banner, right? Veve Secret Rare Drops. Will there be another today, man? Let me know down below in the chats. What do you guys think? I wish I could do a poll. I don't know how to do all that right now. I might have to like log into YouTube, right? And do
Yeah,
it.
you got to go on YouTube on a separate window.
Okay. But I have to be signed in as myself, right? The main chat. Man, y'all be doing a lot of work in the background, man. This is why we got to, support Kid Arcade. Okay, next time he's free though. All right, bet, man. Gail, man, I'm sending you out an invite as well, man. So be on the lookout for that and send it to your Twitter.
When I do my live streams on Sundays, when I do the trivia, bro, that's a lot of work, yo. That's so much work. And so, like, I do smoke. I do partake on 420.
Right.
But it's difficult for me to partake before work.
Right.
So I have to wait till I'm after the live stream.
Yeah, and you go in. I remember we used to, take little hits here and there while we would be on and stuff.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
That was fun though. But like you wasn't doing as much. Like you didn't have the games going yet. We'd be on like we are now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just be, popping off camera real quick, coming back. You know what I'm saying? How do I do this though?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm in the chat. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
What?
A poll.
Oh, I can't see the screen because it's probably green.
Yeah, but I'm in the chat. How you do a poll from inside of the
You got to do it from, I don't know, man. You just got to, if you go to the live chat, there's like a little plus sign.
Oh, in the live chat?
Yo, so yeah, what's up with this Venom, man? Who wants to go buy my Hulk #1 Ultra Rare? I'm trying to get this another Venom, man, straight up. I can't, the Gale, you got 260 for your Venom. Oh, I wish you would have sold it yesterday at 320 because it was almost like a little bit above 3, which was wild. It's at 270 right now. Oh no! I was trying to get it at 240, and I'm trying to sell things, but I can't sell things fast enough. It's only at 270.
Right. That's what happens to me all the time when I start chasing. And that's why I'm like, by the time I sell some of my other stuff, that's gone. And then that went up. So I can't even buy it back. And then what I'm chasing went up. So I don't have enough for that. So now I got to sell even more stuff.
Dang.
So I was like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. For something like that, like right now I have 114 gems. Yeah. I don't really have to flip that much to get to 300. But if something was like 1,000 and you only have 100 gems, it's almost like you're never gonna get there because nothing's gonna sell that fast. I mean, in order for you to sell anything right now, you have to floor. You have to floor it. Like if the floor is 100, you can't put 98. Nobody's gonna buy it. People are gonna look at it and laugh. Right. You can put you have to put like 89, 88 from 100,
and it's gone. It'll be going like that.
It'll be gone. But if you put it at 95, it's going to sit there.
You're playing around. Yeah, you're playing around too much.
So it's like, if you really want to get rid of it, you really got to get rid of it.
That's a perfect point you made. Yesterday, once I found out about the Venom, happening. I hopped on. I went to the market, and there's this one collectible I've always been trying to get, but I never liked the price on it. And it's Mira, the one, the chick with the green and the water splashing,
Oh
the
yeah,
DC.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And you know how when you click on like collectibles, it's showing you the newest listed stuff, and that's why it's
Yeah.
popping up. And that's such an
Yeah.
old piece that if you see it pop up, it's like, oh, someone just listed it,
Did some
bro.
activity.
They listed it for 11 gems, and the next one up was 18. And I was sitting there with a decision to make. Like, do I get
You
minus
see,
11?
even then, you're like, should I? Like,
Right.
they would have
And
had to
I've been
put that stuff
wanting
at
it.
9, at 7 gems
Right.
for me to sit there and be like, oh, no joke, I got it.
Brainer.
Like,
No brainer.
no
Right.
brainer. Yo, I just put my Hulk #1, the ultra rare. I put it in the marketplace. The floor on that piece is 175. And the next one's 178. I put mine for 168 and it still hasn't sold. And it's been like 30 minutes.
Wow.
So like I gotta put it at 165.
Oh man.
That's if I want to chase the Venom comic, which I probably do, right? Because I think that Venom comic I want that.
Me too, man.
The comic book.
At least you got one.
At least I got one. The comic book that I really, really want is X-Men #1. That I'm gonna chase. I'm gonna have the secret rare. I don't care. And see, and this is the thing, Doc. I know you were saying something about the Venom. Why it should have been this. They could have done that with Venom. You just can't do that with X-Men 1. You could do that with Venom. You just can't do that with Hulk with #1. You know,
right.
Hulk #1 is like you have to make that a drop. And you have to make it
Lethal
reasonable.
Protector, but my thing is this. Lethal Protector is not even worth the most amount of money in real life, right? It's not. But my thing is neither is the comic that they dropped today, but we got charged $10.99 for it, right?
But that was a choice to purchase.
Of course, right. But it's just to say the quality of the books you have available to even offer people. So again, like I get the whole stardom point that you made about, oh, it's Lethal Protector, but it's Dark Phoenix, Death of Jean Grey, like it's still a notable book. It ain't Lethal Protector, and it ain't Hulk #1 either. So no. I get it. It's a nice sweet spot, is what you're trying to say they hit.
Yeah, and they hit a nice sweet spot. Yeah,
I get it. But my thing is do your secret drop, let them get first dibs, but be a little bit flexible on either there being multiple covers or a little bit more editions. Like I would have preferred personally like 25. That would have been like a nice sweet spot to me, because again, you're taking an ultra popular book. This is the same as the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man one that we talked about before. That's the most highly traded comic of all time. When you look at it in the 9.8, it ain't going for much. So it ain't about prices. It's not even for me about the fact that to get one right now I gotta pay $250. Yeah, it's not about the money. It's not that. It's about the opportunity for people who, like, I understand your example with Sunfire, for example. But at the end of the day, I don't have no personal friends from when I was growing up till today that are like, yo, I need that. I need that.
But there's somebody out there did, though. Somebody out there did.
Yes, somebody, but that ain't a highly tradable book. So that's fine to do that for that type of drop. For, oh, you buy a movie ticket over here, we'll give you this comp. Fine. Spider Buggy, no one I know cares about the first appearance of Spider Buggy. So what you're doing is adding value to
but to somebody it does. What if David Yu loves it? What if David Yu loves the Buggy?
That's a great what if, but I'm just saying, as far as if you're doing things for collectors, which is what the moniker is of this year, I'm just saying that ain't really what you should be using as a piece to do these things with. That's
yeah. Either way, at least we got it. And it's still not too crazy of a price. So I'm gonna try to get a third one. And it's like whatever. I mean, at least they're dropping comics during Comic-Con. That is like at least we can look back and say, okay, because I said that last week. I was like, man, it's Comic-Con. Why isn't there more comics? We got one X-Men comic. We got the Death of Phoenix. They should have done the first appearance of Phoenix during Comic-Con. But it's like they should have had a comic every day of the week. Every day there should have been a comic, maybe 2 comics a day. You know, and maybe since you're lifting the prices up, maybe lower the price, make a comic 2 gems. Why not? Make it 2 gems. I
suggested that in one of my videos. Like, I really did.
If they're going for 2 gems, list it, sell it for 2 gems. and make it a Comic-Con
How
exclusive.
now? How much cheaper would people actually start undercutting each other
Oh, I'm
for
gonna
two
undercut
gems?
everybody. I'm selling that for a
Minus the
dollar.
fees, right? So that's what I'm saying. It's only so low you could go at that point
Yeah,
anyway.
there's
So
only
it's
so
like,
it won't go less than 2. Anything less than 2 gets eaten up. There's some comics that are like the McFarlane Spider-Man number 2, 3, 4. The rest of them will go for like 195. Sometimes you'll see them for like 190.
yeah,
You'll catch it.
yeah.
But all right, I think I'm
So
gonna
what
have
do
to get out of here because I gotta go to the post office. We've been on for an
Yeah,
hour
you
and
gotta
a
make that
half.
move, man. Yeah, man. This thing's flew by, man. Just real
Yo.
quick, let's just tackle this banner. Because I want your opinion before you go.
Oh yeah, let
Will
me
there
see.
be another secret rare drop today?
Probably. Who knows? More than likely, I don't know. No, I
Now,
think
if it happens, what time would make
3
sense?
3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 your time. I mean,
Someone was
6.
saying to start looking at like 5:30 ish.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking. I'm gonna start looking right now. Shit, every half an hour, I'm looking at the app right now. Like
Yo,
5 minutes before the top of the hour, I'm starting to look.
right.
Wow, that
Mm-mm-mm.
Iron Man is looking
It
fresh.
is, man. You can
Fresh.
control what he
Oh, there's
does.
edition size 3,500. That's a lot.
Uh,
That's a lot. That's a
It's
lot.
not, but think about it like this. You just tried to onboard a whole bunch of people at Comic-Con. So how many more people you think? Not much, right?
I mean, I don't think we're gonna onboard that many people from Comic Con. I
No.
don't think it works like that. I think the presence is good. But there's still a lot of editions though. 3,500 is a lot. I mean, for today's day and age. But then again, it's the same thing, right? You said that the comic book today there was too many editions, and we said that about the Eye of Agamotto when the Eye of Agamotto dropped. Oh, there was too many editions, but we don't know what's coming. So
Right.
to David Yu, when the Eye of Agamotto came out, he probably said to himself, "Guys, in a year from now, you're gonna have to burn this, and there's not gonna be enough. So just
Right.
relax."
Right.
And that's almost how I have to take everything at that face value.
Yes.
It's like, okay, it's a lot, so we just got to take advantage for what it is, and let the cards fall where they're gonna fall.
I agree.
Right,
Mono
man?
says 10 new users from Comic-Con. Dang.
Tops,
Not verified, of course, but
not verified. Everybody that went for the drop was from the app. It was not people from
you
Comic Con.
serious?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, because we can pull up that type of data nowadays. You never know, man. They be
Yo,
like,
for
yo,
real.
everyone that got the $300 Venom is already on the app. Like, man. And
I'm
I mean,
pretty sure.
I would
it
be
was.
fine with that too, to be honest, because it should be about rewarding people who came out to the event. That's the main goal.
Yes.
Then onboarding second, but third, don't use Venom Lethal Protector. That's
Oh, I'm gonna have to disagree. Let's use vanilla ice cream, y'all, not chocolate fudge.
It's not one and the same. I don't think they're interchangeable.
Exactly.
Nobody I know is looking for Uncanny X-Men 137. But I know mad people
But
still buying Lethal
somebody's
Protector.
looking for something. Everybody's
But
looking for
we're
something.
talking
Like
about masses. We're talking about popularity.
Marvelous packs, and
Mhm.
VV vibes love X-Men. Anything
Yes.
X-Men, they're on it.
Yes.
Who knows? Maybe they would prefer to have an X-Men. If you were into the X-Men comic, you're probably stacking right now at 2 gems. I mean,
Numbers
there's
don't
something for
lie.
anybody. There's something for everybody. I'm not into the Labbits, but
But
somebody
the numbers
was.
don't lie. That book ain't a highly traded book. Venom Lethal Protector is one of the highest.
I know,
traded
but
books.
whatever happens in the real world is not the same as the digital.
It's not the same, but it's about rewarding people who understand what you're trying to attract collectors. That's what your hashtag is.
They're trying
You're
to
not
attract
attracting
Comic-Con people.
collectors.
Comic-Con
Right.
people.
Like, I'm just saying, you got to pick what you are and go hard. Like that
But they-
move
they-
they made
it's
did
a
nothing
promo
for collectors.
For Comic-Con people. If I'm a new
Right.
user from Comic-Con,
Right. So that's why I just use a promo book. Don't use a highly collected book for promo. That's you literally making my point.
no, I don't think I am. I think it was a good drop. I think they
I
played it
didn't say it
nice,
was a bad drop.
and we still don't even know what's coming. So let's
Doesn't
prepare
matter.
ourselves because we might get more secret drops today that you might not be happy with. They might drop X-Men number 1
And
tomorrow.
that's why
Today,
I'm saying I don't care. You got to understand when you're talking about an item that you've been waiting for. It's like you saying, X-Men number 1. If they would have dropped that during this thing, you might feel a little different, brother. That's all I'm saying.
I probably wouldn't have. I probably because the
Say
thing is
that.
the thing is that when I see it, like I was looking for this comic. I actually still collect this comic book in the real life today. Lethal Protector is still coming out. I sent you one, right? So
Yes.
I still have the modern version of this comic. So this is a comic that as soon as I saw it was it's like, you know, maybe because I've experienced the McFarlane drop yesterday, and I experienced a lot of people that weren't able to get it, like, you know, really not complain, but basically complain that they didn't get it, and how it was unfair. And it's almost like the space is so big that you literally can't do it all.
Yep.
And there's gonna be some things that are gonna be there and some things that are they're not. You know, and it's like I've had a lot of wins and I've had a lot of losses, and this is just another loss for me, right? I had to pay. I bought two of these, 160 and 300, and I'm gonna buy another one, and I'm just grateful that I'm able to buy it now before it goes up any higher.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you know, if and another thing, if it would have been a regular drop, it would have been full of bots. And this way, everybody that got it was an actual person. There was no bots on this one. So in a sense, there's a
It
lot
has
of
a lot of positives going
yeah.
for it. It's great. I just don't think they
Oh, that
chose it.
animated Luke Skywalker is 75. Stop playing.
Getting disrespected,
Stop
being a gem
playing.
squeeze.
And this is what I'm
See?
saying is like
Right.
it's like everything is gonna go back down regardless of what it is. Darth Vader, who would have ever thought that Darth
Right.
Vader was gonna be under 500?
Right.
Never.
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 Nope.
That uncommon one is like 30 gems. That's crazy.
Now those I was waiting to fall. I was hoping they would fall, and I knew they would fall. But I said, "Yo, Vader is animated, death grip.
People don't care about animation though.
They don't care. They don't care."
The Gale said, I'm looking for full custody. I am as well, but I could play devil's advocate. I'm okay with not having it just yet.
Right.
But yeah, I'm looking for full custody too. That's why I got McFarlane, Elmon X, all the other ones.
Yo, shout out Vivi Bam Bam in the building. She said, "I
Ooh.
paid 1,700 for my
Ooh.
UR Beta.
I
Arcade
paid
paid 2,500,
I paid 2,500. Oh.
and I hit it on the drop, and I'm the only idiot still holding theirs, I guess,
Oh,
right?
you see? Yo, dog. I'm
See?
telling you, like you gotta like this is the game.
Right.
And I hate that it's like this.
Right.
But
And I'm not used to it because I've been on the app where if you hit it or didn't, it was going for double in the aftermarket.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
where
yeah.
I come from.
But
So I be,
it hasn't been like that for more than a year though.
right.
So you got to pay attention to what's happening. It's like
Right.
if it hasn't been like that, yo, Darth Vader was the biggest lesson for me. Cause when Darth Vader happened, I only had and I got 3 commons on the drop. I got 3 Vaders on the drop, and there were 3 commons. So I wasted my 200 gems that I had already to saved up, and I chased Darth Vader to 20. You know how many things I had to sell to get to 2,500 at that time? I sold everything. I had so many items. I sold everything to just get to 2,500. And as soon as they bought it, it went down. And I just was like, oh no, what am I doing? Oh,
Right.
yeah, that's right. I'm doing me.
Damn, son. So after that, you said, "Yo, I got to get on my A game. This is not happening again." And you just stepped
Because it was
back and started
it was the
keeping
collector
everything
inside
like,
of me. It was the collector
That's
inside
my
of me.
problem. That's what I'm trying to see.
But
That's what I said.
but
If
it's
it's on a
logic.
scale, but if it's
But
a
it's-
scale, I'm more on the collector side than the, you know what
No.
I'm trying to say?
I'm more of a collector regardless of what happens on Vivi. Vivi is like out of my whole collecting lifestyle, what besides real life comics, real life statues, paintings, furniture, books, and other NFTs, like Vivi is just a 10% of my collecting portfolio. So in that sense, Vivi's not gonna I gotta just play Vivi how Vivi is being played.
Right.
And it sucks because after that Darth Vader, I said to myself, I'm never gonna chase anything. Even that Stan Lee Secret Rare, I'm gonna buy it, but I'm not gonna buy it now. I'm gonna wait.
Right.
And if I would have gotten it on the drop, I probably would have sold it because we know how it is. Everything is gonna go back down, no matter what it is. Even Miles Morales went back down, even though it went back up. Everything, Hulk #1. I mean, unless it's like really, really scarce, like a Secret Rare Miles Morales, things like that. But even those are still gonna go down. Amazing Fantasy 15 Secret Rare went down as well. So it's like I hate it, but it is what it is. So now if I get something on the drop, I flip it, and then I just buy it back when it comes down. And I used to think something inside of me was like, oh, what if it never comes back down?
Right.
But it always does.
Right.
And then I say, what if it disappears? Because sometimes, as a real life collector, sometimes if you go to the store, I saw the black
Yeah.
suit Spider Man,
Yeah.
a few years ago. I saw it for $100, and
Right.
the physical. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna get it. And then the next week, it wasn't there anymore. Somebody else bought it. And it's not like the real world where if you miss your opportunity, you miss it. That's what's beautiful about NFTs. No matter what happens and how far it goes, it's still gonna be there. It's not like disappear. It doesn't disappear. So it's like I had to separate that from my physical and my digital collecting. I have to like realize that I I'm never gonna miss the opportunity because it's always gonna be available. I might have to pay a little bit of a premium, but it's always gonna be there. But because of that, I have to learn when to let it go and when I could come back and pick it up again.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to start learning. Hopefully, BB Arcade collaborates with Viviversity and they make a course for us
I actually had
to.
her on my channel. She came on my channel when
Hmm.
back in the days. Fam Bam, we gotta get you on the channel too. Fam Bam
Yeah.
and the Gail.
And
What's
then,
up, Gail? I'm gonna follow you,
yo,
Gail. If you want to come on my channel, I would. It would be an honor to have you on, bro. For real,
yes,
for
you
real.
two definitely need to connect, man. I was like kind of dismayed because he slowed down on content around the time when you were revving up. And that's why I was like, damn, man. And then I'm doing my thing, but not a live streamer. And I'm like, yo, there's certain people that I know that would connect well with each other, but it's just people haven't crossed paths, you know what I'm saying, the right way. So if I could be that bridge, man, I'm always looking to do that.
That'd be fresh. Yo, show us that collection you got in the background, man. You got mad comics. What's that? Your studio?
Yeah, man. This right here is a
A little something, just a little collection that you got going
little
on.
something, man. It's a little something. You know, right now I'm honestly still unpacking, man. Everything is in boxes. I could be showing you
No, I'm talking about the
gem Nick.
background. I'm talking about your digital background. All those comics you got.
Yeah,
It's fresh, man.
appreciate it, man. I
Yeah,
had to,
man.
get something for the people, something nice to look at.
Let me see if I can change my background into a comic book showroom real quick. Oh, I could be in
Yeah,
the vault.
yeah. See what I'm saying? You could be. Oh, I mean,
All right, guys, I gotta go.
yeah. I'm about to
Yo,
hop up out
imagine
of
you
here
got
too, man. I'm gonna hop in the
hey,
studio real quick.
yo,
Yeah,
Fam
so,
Bam, I'm gonna hit you up. What's good, Kryptoni? I can see the chats now. I wasn't able to see the chats this whole time.
yo, Cryptody in the building, man.
Kryptoni in the building.
And
Yo,
what? Oh, good
yo,
question, man.
Kryptoni is so dope. When I first met him, this is so dope. He showed up and he had a T-shirt for me of my NFT. I was like,
Oh, that's
yo,
sick.
stop it,
He's
so
he's
dope.
he's a legend, man.
And it
He's
was
a
dope, and it
legend.
had the address on it. And I was like, yo, that's
Oh,
so
that's
dope.
crazy.
I still wear it. I still wear it in some live streams. So shout outs to, and I'm wearing this hat right now. Yo, stop
Facts.
playing.
That's what I'm saying. I don't got a hat, but I got the NFT, baby. He definitely laced me with that. You know what I'm saying? You see green as the color, Tony. So I have no problem acclimating that into the wardrobe, fam. So let me press some
Ooh, for
support.
real.
Let
This
me
should have
let your
been
boy
you right
know, man.
here.
You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely uh Kryptoni, I'm gonna be hopping in your DMs in a minute, man. Nothing new as far as that goes. So
Yo, Kryptoni, if I want to make a
correct.
digital hat like you, can I
Right,
bite you? Can I bite? Can I bite? Let me know in the comments down below, Kryptoni. Can I bite? If I
right,
if I can, I'll always give you props and I'll always give you credit.
right,
And like, yo, Kryptoni was the first to do it. I'm just copying
right.
him. But if I can, let me know in my DMs how I can make it happen, bro. How'd you
Yeah,
make yours happen, please? Did you
right.
just go on Fiverr?
Right, and Kryptoni, to piggyback off of Arcade, I'm looking to bite off your hats too, because I'm trying to do some physicals.
Ooh, hat
So I
store.
don't know if I need, yeah, I need the plug, man. I need the plug, all that good stuff, man.
Plug talk.
So yeah, man, I appreciate you, Gail. Appreciate everybody stopping through, man. If you were late to the stream, man, I'm gonna just let you know real quick. Going down July 25th, it is your boy Doctor Strange's birthday. It's gonna be a show, live stream, probably starting around 2 p.m. You're not gonna want to miss it. It's gonna be me, my co-host Mo Knows, my other co-host BB Arcade. I don't know who's gonna show up, man. It's a lot of craziness. It's gonna be a lot of giveaways. You know how the VV fam gets, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I got the fam from Cryptoys coming through, hypothetically. So
Mm,
you might want to stop by because it's
mm.
going to be a lot of things given away, man. I just want to say thank you to everybody. I'm at 500 subscribers. I am so
Ooh,
far from 4,000 watch time hours. That is
ooh.
crazy. So we can't monetize for a long time.
Yo,
So
but for real though, like you could just stay on for like 8 hours one day and just have different people come on. Oh, on your birthday, Tuesday. Oh, we're
the
doing
whole
that
thing,
Tuesday.
man.
Let's get it.
That's
I'm
the
gonna
whole
try.
thing.
I'll be an hour for sure. An hour.
My G, man. That's what's up, man. And yeah, Mono's gonna come through, hold it down, man. Hopefully we get, all the usual suspects and some new faces like Bones B has just recently made an appearance finally on stream. We had the homegirl Captain Obvious making her first appearances now, so I'm hoping I can get a little mixture of everybody. I'm hoping the Gale is free that day. Vivi Bam Bam, all these people, man. I know Kryptoni. I haven't seen him on the stream, but I don't care if you come on and you don't show your face, man. I just want people to pop up, man, say what's up to the kid. And that's it, man. Summer Too Hot. Chris
Somewhere too
Brown,
hot.
Summer Too Hot, man. We got award-winning producers in the
Kryptoni.
community, man. Chris Brown, Summer Too
Yo,
Hot.
shout outs to Kryptoni, man. Working with Chris Brown is dope. And his new single is out now, Summer Too Hot. Too bad he socked out Usher, man. I love Usher, man. Stop
Yeah, right?
playing, Chris
Yeah,
Brown.
man.
What are
I
you
was
doing?
I was
You
just
got
listening
it, you
to it
got
for
it
my baby,
bad. When you
man, right?
call the phone,
What?
hang up and you call right
Right
back.
back. What?
You got it bad. When you're missing a day and now you feel your Yo, I got this, man. Stop playing. Usher, man. Stop playing.
Man.
He had it bad that day though, because Chris Brown, he got moves, man. Like, yo, I saw the video too, at the bowling alley. Shout outs to
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather. He owns that.
Oh, word, he owns that.
Yeah, he owns the skating
Man.
ring.
Mono said he's a man of many hats. Literally, that is a fact, man. So I'm gonna be hopping in a couple of y'all DMs. Y'all already know what the drill is.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All
So
right,
we're
well,
gonna wrap it up,
I gotta
man.
get out of here. Yo,
Yeah.
doctor, I love you, man. Thank you for having me on, bro. Thank you
Thank
for having
you,
me on.
man. Thank you
We in
for
the building.
everything,
We in the
man.
building.
You are like the ultimate freaking co-host. You got the biggest bro, man. I'm gonna have to kidnap you. You know what I'm saying? No,
Damn, I had to kidnap the biggest bro. That's why he's my co-host.
right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know how we vibe, man. You guys know the vibes. And I appreciate you all, man. And yeah, man, I'll probably be popping back up Sunday.
Oh, you could just stay on. You're gonna have to get off because I'm getting off. You could keep staying on.
Man, I am starving. I haven't ate
All right, yeah,
nothing.
me too. I gotta go to the post office. I gotta run some errands. It's game time.
Yeah. Wait, look at this comment from Monos. Wait. Look at this comment.
Let it burn.
You can have B. Nah, man, that's not an even exchange, man. If this was like, a hostage situation, I'd be like, nah, fam, that's not an equal trade right there. You know what I'm saying? I need more nose, man. I need my skeleton brother on the stream.
Yo, Crazy Dan 420. I have your packages right here. I'm actually going. That's why I need to go to the post office because Crazy
Right,
Dan
yeah,
420 is this. I got everybody's packages. They're getting ready to get sent out. And I'm about to hit the post office. My lady just got home and she looked over here like, "Are you still online?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Don't you ever get tired of that?" I'm like, "Yeah, but we gotta do this. We gotta do this."
So I say, man, I appreciate you so much, man. There's so much you do, like that people don't even see on top of what they do see. I'm still trying to learn from these guys, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm still trying to learn from these guys because I have no idea how they pull off half the stuff they're doing. So
yeah, me neither.
Trying to figure it out. Man. He says me neither, but he's one of the beasts in the communities. I mean, this guy does live stuff every Sunday, man. Him, the biggest
every
bro.
Sunday.
I mean, Lord, I can't. I'm
We're
getting a
trying to lock
headache
in
right
Sundays. We're trying to lock in Sundays in the Veve verse. That was my whole game plan. I don't know if I told you. I told Biggest Bro this. I was like, "Yo," and it was at Decon. Was it at Decon? I forgot where it was, but I was sitting there. I was like, "Yo, we're gonna gamify the app. We're gonna do a game show trivia, and we're gonna lock in Sundays in the Veve verse. So once we get the Veve verse cracking and it's setting off, we're gonna take over Sunday mornings, y'all. We're gonna have the illest space on the Veve verse on Sunday. It's gonna be like church with collectibles, and you're only allowed if you have a Venom comic book. So everybody go stack.
Of course, he picks the one book I don't have, so I can't come through. Right?
You gotta go get it. You gotta go get it.
Boy,
Yo,
what are we
I lowered the price on my ultra rare Hulk #1 to $165, and it still hasn't sold.
Oh, this good. That's what I'm saying. It's a serious gem
Oh,
squeeze,
it's
man.
sold. It's
Oh, it
sold.
did?
It
All
just
right.
sold.
All right.
Oh,
Thank you,
all right,
VV
guys.
fan.
I'm getting another one of these, hands
So what am I
down.
doing? Okay, I gotta sell what my Incredible Hulk #1 uncommon. Then sell what my Luke.
Hey,
How
not
much stuff
financial
am I supposed
advice.
to sacrifice? How much do I sacrifice to get one of these lethal protectors? And then it's only one. Like that's I
I
need
put it like
two. V.
this. I have 8 Hulk #1s right now, and I'm
Mhm.
about to go drop another one at the floor for a stupid price. So if you guys are looking for a Hulk
Wow.
#1 for a dumb price, low mint, I'm about to go floor it right now. I think the floor
Wow.
price for like 48, 45. I'm gonna drop it to 40, man. It's gonna happen because
Lord.
I'm only missing 30 gems for another Venom comic, and I'm gonna snatch it. So I'm gonna
Wow.
drop a Hulk #1 right now if anybody is interested. But I want to hold you guys up, man. I'm gonna go get
Man,
another Venom comic.
it's
Oh,
going
there it is.
down,
I found
y'all.
it. I found it. I
It's
found
going
it.
down.
It's going down. The floor is 45. I'm gonna go put it for 40. So if you guys are looking for a low mint 40, I'm about to list it right now. Good luck. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Well,
gonna go
you
down.
guys are seeing it go down in real time here, man.
It's going down in real time. There it is. 40 gems. It's gonna sell instantly because
It
sometimes
is.
you gotta do it like that. Sometimes
Right.
you just gotta do it like that. You
So
know.
you saying I should sell like all my mirror cormos that I've been holding since season 1 for like $11 and just destroy the whole set and only walk away with like $80.
Nah, I
Then
wouldn't do
sell my
that.
Luke for like $80. What is it,
Hey,
75 now?
I don't even have one Mermacorno, so you
You're
know.
better off that way, sir.
Yeah, yeah. I don't.
We're getting nothing for holding that. Me and the Gale, we're getting nothing for holding our Kripkins and our oh, Captain Obvious is in the house. We just
Captain
spoke you
Obvious
up.
FA. Um,
What? Just
so
spoke her up.
in the beginning, yo, shout out to Captain Obvious in the building. Beep, 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 beep. In the beginning, I started buying all those pieces when I first came on Vivi.
Right.
Cause it was like, oh man, I just gotta buy whatever I can afford. So I was
And it was
buying
not much
Labbits, I was
there.
just buying a bunch of stuff, you
Yeah.
know. But then I was like, man, I only have so much money. So if I'm gonna buy something, it has to be something that I'm willing to flex in the Viviverse. Am I gonna flex a Corno? Probably not. Even if it goes
Mm,
to $1 million, am I gonna
right.
flex a Corno? Probably not. You
Damn.
know, and I had the Labbits. I had like the Labbits, the black and white one. I had the set, the the color, the orange one with the cigar. I had all the Labbits. I had the, you know, and I
Wow.
was just like, what am I doing? Even the Lucky Charm, the serial killers. I paid like 400 gems for that Lucky Charm, or
Wow.
more than that.
The gold one or the regular?
No, no, the regular one. And this
Oh
was back in the
shoot.
days,
To
though.
complete the set, right. Right. To
Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I got that piece just because he popped up in one of my dreams. I had a
what?
dream. I don't know what happened in my dream, but I was at home and the Lucky Charms, the Yucky Charmer, was following me around the house. And it was like,
Oh
so then I
hell
woke
no.
up and I was like, oh, something tells me I should buy it. So I bought it for like 400 gems, 500 gems. It was a low mint too. And I regret it. I ended up selling it like at 2. Good thing I
Dang.
did. All right, so then I bought that piece because you remember back in the days, if you wanted somebody to follow you on Vivi, you had to tell them to go find you in the marketplace because
Right.
had an item listed.
Right.
So when I did my live streams, I wanted to have a cool character that I can relate to that people can look for in the marketplace. So I bought a 40 something mint number of that Yucky Charmer, and I had it for a long time because that's what I was using for people to follow me. Like, go look for Yucky Charmer mint number 441 in the marketplace, blah blah blah. So that's one of the only reasons. But yeah, I wouldn't hold a Corno. I'm sorry,
Can't do it, right?
and I can't
And
do it. I
now
can't
and
do
now
it.
that they're dirt cheap, I'm like, well, what's the point in losing the fact that I have one of the few sets that I do have completed? I never really was a set chaser. I kind of felt like as I got to MCP time, hopefully I'd be in another, a better financial position, especially in today's low market, and then just grab those ultra rares or whatever I need to complete sets. Like I got all the hoverboards, but I'm missing the pit bull, stupid stuff
The
like that.
hoverboards are different. The hoverboards are different. Those are dope.
Yeah, they're
Those are
dope. They're
dope. They're
definitely dope.
dope. The
I,
Cornos,
what you
Hello
gonna do with
K, I
that?
get it. I get it. Hello K is a fan. I get it, but not
What
me.
are we
You
gonna do
know.
with them things, man? Like I got them dope. They lined up in the showroom and all that. But it's like you said, like one day I might actually be on my hoverboard or
Yeah,
or
facts.
actually rock the Eye of Agamotto or something. Like they might turn it
Yeah, that's
on
fresh.
and we could hold the lightsabers. Like I think all that's coming. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, I don't think we're getting another secret drop today. Maybe at different time and random day, says Muhammad. There he is. He's about to cop it.
I already bought it. Min number
Yeah.
147295.
Wow. There you go. Bang.
So
There it
now I
is.
locked in the second one. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling myself.
Oh yeah, I would be too. I would be too. Yeah.
Yo, shout out to
I'ma
everybody in
just
the
hold
building.
tight, man. I'm gonna keep my profits. I'm gonna keep my gems. I'm gonna keep staying with the ability to keep going for drops. And I'm not gonna chase, man. You know what I'm saying? If things float away, so be it. I got a lot of grails in my
I feel that.
collection as it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good to go regardless of anything happens. Like everything that happens from this point on is gravy for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm honestly set where I want to
Fresh.
be.
Nice.
So that's why I say even for the whole secret rare drop that they did of Venom Lethal Protector is literally just because as a collector of that book, I don't feel like I even had a fair share to collect it. And now I don't
Mm.
have an opportunity to collect it because there are other things I planned on collecting because there was no secret rare of this book. This book was not even on my radar.
Yeah.
And
That's the
that's all I was saying about being a collector. You're hashtagging collectors at heart, but you drop one of the most collectible comic books of all time for people who may or may not be
that
collectors.
could be arguable. That could be argued. Because the first appearance of Venom is way better.
It's not about better. It's about which one's the most tradable, meaning like the most sought after. People
So look,
recognize and
so
own. So how many of that Venom
all
comic
right,
you talking about
all
you
right, all right.
got versus
Watch.
Lethal Protectors?
So if it's the most collectible that you know of and it's so scarce, that's
I
the
didn't
reason
say
I'm
it was
buying so
scared.
many. I got 3 of them because I understand
Right,
how popular that comic is. And
right.
at
And how
300
scarce it
gems,
is.
I'm
It's
here
still
early enough.
underpriced.
I'm
It's
here
still
early
undervalued.
enough to where I could take
Yes,
advantage of that. If I would have came
yes.
into the app a year from now and that comic's 1,000, 2,000, whatever
Right.
it is, now it's like,
And that's
oh, I
exactly
wish I would
my
have bought
point.
it. I wish I would
That's
have
my
bought it.
point. It's one of the main popular traded comics of all times when new people do come on that really do want that comic or even own it because so it's printed to holy hell.
So
Everyone
is
owns one.
so
So
is the
I'm just
Black Suit
saying now
Spider-Man though.
but now
So
you
is the Black
can't,
Suit
and
Spider-Man.
that's
Black
my
Suit
gripe with
Spider-Man is
that one.
popular. It's
And that's
popular
my
as well.
gripe with doing ASM 252 also. I don't
Yeah.
agree with doing that in
But
low
they did it.
editions.
But they did it,
Right,
and it's gonna keep happening. So we
right.
just gotta acclimate. We just gotta
But it's
move
not
with it.
because there's only so many more grails left.
There is so
It
many
keeps
more,
left.
and that's
Like
another thing. We're here
it's
so early that every
right.
comic book, and that's every comic book that's coming out is a key comic.
It's the key. Right.
Everything, even the one that came out today, is a good
Yes, it's
comic.
the key, but it ain't a grail.
It's not a grail, no.
And then there's
Even but
high
this one,
end keys.
well,
There's
to
high
be
end
all
keys.
right.
Lethal
So all right.
Protector's like
So
a high end key.
and this is the title of my next video, and I'll show you the thumbnail. What is a grail? That's my next topic. What is a grail, right?
Oh,
Because
here we go,
this
spicy.
conversation, and this is the reason I made this a topic for my video today. Well, I'll be live in about 2 hours, everybody.
Right,
What makes it a grail? Is it the
right.
price? Is it how many people traded? Because I got X-Men cards. I could show you. I got X-Men cards that are
Me too.
highly tradable, but you
Yes,
can get the whole set for $40 on eBay.
facts right
So
now.
it's dirt cheap, even though because
However,
there's so
however, if
many in
you pluck,
circulation though.
however though, if you pluck out the right card out of that set and get it graded and get a good grade, you could be looking at $400 or $500.
Right, right,
So it
right, right, right,
depends, and that's
right. But
what makes that set like
and that's why we go after better mints. That's why we go after
absolutely
better mints, right? But what makes something a grail? Is it the price? I think it's mostly the price. The price is what makes something in the real world. A grail is a grail because you just can't afford it.
I think
If
what makes it a
X-Men X,
grail
what makes it
is
a grail?
I think part of it, not all of it, but part of it is also like its impact. So it could have an impact, meaning it came out and changed the industry and the way things are done from
Okay,
then on. It could come out and
okay,
impact people to where that's why the storyline is so impactful. It connects with so much people. It could be because the cover was so. It's so many factors.
okay,
It's
okay. Hold on,
not,
hold on, hold on, hold on. So in
Mhm,
the real world,
mhm,
Spider-Man #1, Todd McFarlane,
mhm,
I have a bunch of those
mhm.
physicals
Yes,
because they're cheap.
yes.
You get
And
them for
it's
like twenty
that's
dollars,
one of the highest traded comic books of all
right?
time.
But everybody can have one, so it's not a grail. A grail is
Exactly.
a grail is like, oh,
Right,
it's
because
like,
it's a
whoa,
certain
you
level of
got one?
scarcity.
That's wild.
So it's a certain level of scarcity involved.
It's scarcity and price.
Right,
And
right.
fandom
Well, the
and
scarcity pushes the price, so the price is an afterthought. The price
yeah, but
becomes the price because
the
of the
price
scarcity
is
and the
the ultimate
popularity.
decision. The price is the
Right,
ultimate decision.
right.
But the scarcity is what pushes the price. Price is what makes it grail.
Right,
because
right, 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 right.
it's unobtainable.
Right,
So
because if it was
wait,
cheap, then
and
right.
it's also scarcity because if there's only one, that's the holy grail. Like
But
that.
that's my point.
So
Is that's why the
so
price is so high because it's scarce.
but the thing is that in the real world, this is not a grail.
No,
I know it's not a grail.
no, it's not.
So because anybody can go get one, I could go get one
Yes,
today, which I'm probably gonna
yes,
go do and give
yes,
away on Sunday.
yes. No one ever called this a
So
grill.
so then if they drop this on the
Yes,
app made it a grail. This is gonna become a grail because I don't think
on
that
the app. Yes,
the
on the app.
the physical
Yes.
counterparts are not gonna dictate the prices on the app.
Nope.
The comic book on the app is a
Nope.
completely different thing from the physical
Yes.
comic book.
Totally agree.
So like the McFarlane,
Yes.
that in the app is gonna be a grail down the
Yeah.
line.
Yes.
Even though it's 3 gems right now, because
In the app.
in the
Right.
real world there's like 5 million copies, and in the
Yes.
app there's only 10,000.
Right. And
So
then if we get burning, then
and
what?
if what if one day? Oh, that's crazy. What if one day, which I have 100 of those comics, which one day if we get the number of people that we're supposed to get on the app, let's say we get 10 million users.
Right.
Every single comic that's out right now is a grail because
And it
10,000,
becomes scarce.
20,000, 40,000 editions like the Star Wars comic is
So
going to be
right.
scarce when we
So
get 10
right.
million people in here.
That's what I'm
So
saying. But
in
see,
the
this
grand
is the
scheme of
reason why.
things,
Right. But this is why back in the day, any comic that came out was going for double at minimum, at least $12 floor, 12 gem floor right after the drop, because with so many users that not everyone could get one. And even though
well,
they
it
printed
was a wave of
30,000,
users. It was a wave of new users because before our
yeah.
wave came in, you guys were selling
Mhm.
Marvel Comics #1 for $2.
Facts.
So when
Yes.
we came in, you guys started making money. And since then, we haven't had a wave. We haven't had a wave in about 2 years, right? A year and a half. So we're all just sitting here for the next wave, which
Right.
who knows when that's going to come in. But when
Right.
that next wave comes in, it's going to go back, right? With Marvel
Right.
Comics #1 have 40,000 editions, it's going to go back to 1,000. I think
Right.
that every first appearance is going to be $500 to $1,000 comic book.
Mm.
That's what I think. I like Spider-Man #1. There's a lot of editions, but that comic
Right.
is going to be
70,000.
over 500. It's going to be over $1,000 comic, right? The $500 ones will probably be Bishop's first appearance. You might be able to get that for 300. Phoenix first appearance. There's only 10,000 of those. 5,000 of those. How many comic books are there? That's scarce. Comics like that are going to be $1,000. I mean, whatever comic book is 2 gems could potentially be 50.
Right.
Right? I mean, I don't know. I'm just making up
Did you
stuff.
did you
at this
get the
point. I'm just
Todd
making-
McFarlane? Did you get the Todd McFarlane drop?
I did the Superman.
So my question is, why was there all of this noise being made when the trailer's out and you couldn't even see what the dude's legs look like? All of a sudden, the drop happens and it's crickets. I don't see no screenshots or nothing in AR. I don't see nobody talking all that crazy stuff they was talking about comparing it to the Superman on BB. Why is it crickets? Does this thing look like paper mache? Is it 2D? What's going on, bro?
Well, I haven't had the chance to go live yet, so that's why the world hasn't
Okay.
seen it yet.
Oh, that's why the whole world ain't seen it?
No,
So
you know what
Twitter's
it is.
irrelevant?
I don't think that the McFarlane community has content creators like Vivi. If something happens on Vivi, there's 20 of
Bro,
us doing
I
content.
I don't even want content creator. I want to see somebody on Twitter just post what it is. I can't even
Yeah,
see
I don't know.
what
I don't
it
know.
is. What did people buy?
Oh,
I have
you
no
wanna
idea.
you wanna share my screen? I can show you.
Oh snap! Now you got me doing stuff. Here
You
we
want to
go,
share my
folks.
screen?
We're
Hold on,
about to get. All right, what do I got to do? Present live settings. I don't know what I'm doing.
All right, so I'll tell you right now. So let me share the screen first. And you see in the bottom where you see my face and you brought me into the
Yes.
stream.
Yep.
There should be another window that just opened.
Yep.
All right, you can share
Add
that
to
window.
stream.
All right,
Bam.
so that's the Superman right there. Let me go to my. I mean, did you want to see it in 3D? I gotta turn on my other computer and
right
jump
now,
over there.
Because right now, for what I saw in the trailer, that looked like they did a bait and switch, bro.
Ooh.
I'm not buying that.
Okay,
Honestly, I'm not,
okay.
nah.
So which Superman? This one or the one on Vivi?
Vivi, I don't even know what that is. I haven't seen it in
Ooh.
3D yet. Can you even spin it and turn it around without going in AR?
I have to open my computer because I got to put it in my showroom. But I could show you the physical toy that was released at Comic-Con because this has a physical counterpart that was released yesterday.
Oh, word! That's
Yeah.
sick.
You want me to put it on?
Yeah, please.
All right, give me 1 second. Can you take down my screen?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Take down that
remove,
screen.
right?
Yeah. All right, give me a second.
Yeah, man. Because I'm just saying, for the amount of stuff out there in the world and Twitter and everybody want to post They could tweet and show all that stuff, but then when it dropped, it's crickets right now.
All right, go ahead. Go
People are
ahead. Share my
ashamed,
screen.
you know what I'm saying?
Share my screen.
Right. People are ashamed right now, like it's crickets.
All right. Can you hear?
Yep. At least
Hey everybody, Todd McFarlane here. We're at San Diego Comic-Con. Remember, there's two S's on that.
They released that, like
Wow.
the DC Comics one as a toy. And you know, when McFarlane, the thing with him is that the quality of his pieces always look dope and realistic. I mean, I don't know about that Superman or that, but it is what it is. Oh, that's a Superman year 2. Look at that
And
piece.
it's got this
They're dropping that as a digital collectible, which is crazy.
cityscape down here and the big giant cape. Now, I'm going to get somebody to hold this so you can see how big it is. On the Joker face on.
Oh, look at that Todd Joker.
Yeah, see that.
That was fresh. That's fresh.
Pre-order Ireland
I want that. I want that. And there it is.
This one's the 85th anniversary. Can be available everywhere. Okay.
And supposedly that you'll be able to move around the arms and the legs on the joints on the.
Okay, now con exclusives. This one's the 85th anniversary of Superman. It comes in its own special box. You get a stand that comes with it. Here it is. This one you can only get if you go to the DC booth right here. Here's people in line. People already in line. The convention literally
Did that guy have his whole face tattooed? That's crazy.
just opened up. People are already in line to get some of the exclusives. This is
I mean, the color variation is
One of them.
weird, you know, but I still like it. I mean, it's a Comic-Con exclusive, and it's the first Superman that they dropped.
I guarantee you, if you take that and put that in AR, if you're even able to, that thing ain't gonna be able to hold a candle to our Superman.
That
on
they
the
can-
app,
Oh
bro.
man,
You got
Hey,
the glittery, outfits,
Buy-
reflecting in the sun.
oh
This
okay.
thing look all. What is this, clay? What is that?
Yo, the Superman we got on the app looks wild.
What's up
He
with his
looks
part?
wild, yo.
What's up with his part right here in the corner? Like his hairline is a little suspect, man.
What? Nah, that's a
That
style,
color.
man. He woke up and had some gel on. He looked good,
He
man.
needs the extra curl in the front, like Luther Vandross.
Oh, I see what
curl.
you're saying. We don't even
Yeah.
have the curl in the front.
Right.
Stop.
Like, I don't know what's
But
going on.
yeah. But you know what? At the end of the day, this is the first one, right? It's still the FA. So
I don't know, man. I might have my BB glasses on.
So,
yo, that
And
looks
I'm drinking
the
the Kool-Aid,
face. The
but
face
that
looks better than the VV
suspect,
one.
son. You could be.
Nah.
That's
Stand.
sus, bro.
all the cool stuff. Now, here's some
Epic.
more.
All right. We're gonna have to
Epic
end it on that.
fail.
We're gonna have
Epic
to end it on
fail.
that. We're gonna have to.
McFarlane's Superman drop was an epic fail for me. Total waste of hours and time trying to figure it out. Still can't min it. And they're only 33% sold out. No help from support. Lame experience.
Yo, that's good because if only 33% sold out, I think there's like 200 and something, under 300 from 800. If they burn the rest, they only have till tomorrow. So this is gonna be really scarce. First Superman DC, and if for any reason Vivi never lets you pull it out of the app, which I think that one of the reasons is that DC is not allowing them, because it's like, why would you, right? If you're gonna release it, why would you let Vivi release, like, have it interoperable? You're gonna take the credit and do it first. So, I mean, if Vivi never releases their Superman out into the world, that this is gonna be considered the first one.
At the end of the day, when I pop onto a new project, I don't care about what's first personally. I care about what's the best quality per dollar price point.
Facts.
So
Now
if
the
I'm new
Todd-
to the whole space and I'm looking at both, I'm gonna pick the one that, you know. But go ahead,
I want them
Todd.
both. I'm a collector from all platforms, and I'm
Right.
gonna have the Superman, and I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna have them both. So I don't choose. I just get them all. I just get everything, man. That's how I played. I get everything.
Yeah,
Because
that's how
I
it was back in the day. I let people play the what's better, Nintendo or Genesis Wars, and I'm like, nah, I'm trying to get both.
Yeah,
While y'all arguing.
because we could play Nintendo here and go to my friend's house and play Street Fighter. Then go to another friend's and play Sonic.
Sonic, right? Exactly. You feel what
So,
I'm saying, man?
But anyways,
Yo,
I have
so
to
let's
get out of here,
man.
for sure. All right,
Wrap
man.
it up, man.
I appreciate
you,
everybody. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for having me. I am
Yes.
out of here.
Yes,
Peace.
man. Peace, everybody. We out.